Vanessa first versus Ryle. We're about to break 100 attendees here, which is kind of crazy. Excited for locals coming up this year with everything coming out, but here we go. Oh, right through the fireball, doesn't get the punish, but we're already in. Nice. Oh, doesn't get a confirm. Yeah, nice. The pressure was already getting started, but the DP out. Okay, ScarletRenegade. Tricky stuff from Gilbs. Guard gauge getting pressured. Oh, that should be a punish. What's the punish? Okay. Oh, we've dropped the last of it and get punished for it. Still early in the bracket. Nice little check. And yeah, DP correctly, and that's gonna take it. Yeah, gives skills. Getting a lot of pressure, but nice DPs just to get him off. And ScarletRenegade takes the first round. Oh, the backdash. Now we're playing a little bit of a giveaway game. ScarletRenegade this time gets the pressure, but Gilbs trying to close this out. Nice fade away. Okay. Yeah, it feels like ScarletRenegade trying to get a little more damage out before he goes down, but gonna be a little bit of recovery here. Oh, actually full recovery. I'm sorry. Nice coverage on the fireballs. Oh. Stuck in the corner. Nice reversal. Yeah, ScarletRenegade has been getting those reversals pretty often. And what a conversion here. Should be a lot of damage. If doesn't cash out, that's good enough. Yeah, you're still seeing the reversals coming out for Scarlet. A lot of jumps here. There's an anti-air. That's what we're looking for. What? A cross-up? Question mark? All right. We're taking that. Anchor time. Yamazaki definitely can do a lot of damage here, but Gibbs skills kind of answering here. ScarletRenegade. Okay, nice counter, but was read by Gibbs skills. Yeah, Scarlet stuck here. Pause some max mode. A lot of respect. Gibbs. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say Gibbs is just backing up, respecting, but finally gets in and gets a kill. Anchor, but ScarletRenegade a little bit down here. A little bit has life. This is gonna be a rough, but has way more bar to work with. Nice open up. Nice smash, here we go. Yamazaki has a corner. Nice guard cancel, get off me. Gets the command guard this time. One more. No more meter. Oh, very good stuff to Gibbs. He's gonna take it.
That was a nail biter. Keep an eye on this matchup.
Very hard. Hello, welcome. I don't know how you're here, but you're here. A very special guest has come join us in KOFXV. settle down and then you can come commentate. Yeah. All right. Out of nowhere, talking about being safe and sound inside your house, this man, KrisRon, went out from the desert all the way over here. Had to wait for Cajon Pass and like actually let people through, but he's made it. Yeah, Gilbs skills taking game one. You're waiting for the. All right. All right, so I'm back in it. Game two. Oh, YDP. I don't know if ScarletRenegade are already feeling the pressure. DP? No, doesn't come out actually. Did do a reversal. I wonder if it was a missed DP input. Okay. Nice. Are we gonna finish it this time? Okay. Nice, back up for the low, doesn't get the throw. Again, goes for the same thing. Doesn't complete. Gives ScarletRenegade a chance. Oh, but right over with the CD. Yeah, definitely feels like Gilbs Skills has a read on how ScarletRenegade wants to play here. Okay. Oh, in the corner we go. The low gets the hit. The reversal. Yeah, that has been the way. ScarletRenegade's been getting a lot of damage. What a cross up into the overhead as well. Oh, we're getting a lot of hits here. The cash out. Are we going all the way? Oh, no, the drop. But it's okay. Nice pickup. ScarletRenegade shaking his head, knowing that should have been a clean kill, but here we are. Yeah, Yashiro doing a lot of good work this time and also last time, so let's see. Nice anti-air, very clean. Okay, okay, we're in. Oh man, the anti-air is too good. Oh, goes for it again, but this time gets it the anti-air. This is so hard for Yashiro to get in right now. Trying to find the timing. Okay. Opportunity, but it's slowly getting smothered, but the reversal again. Oh my, it's so good. Hey, how's it going? Good, good, how you doing? This guy got you. All right, the king with Gilbs Skills coming in. And more people still coming in right now and registering. Good to see everyone coming out. So sick. All right, all right. Yamazaki. Okay. Oh, actually beats the anti-air. That is huge to show. But I mean, if I'm Gilbs, I'm going to say that was just a fluke. I'm going to keep doing it. But Yamazaki has to get in before you do anything. Nice. Okay. Yeah, this is looking very solid. ScarletRenegade. Yeah. Almost whittled them down. Oh, that hit. Did not like to see that. Yamazaki doesn't care about the fireball. Yeah, playing very tricky, but nice anti-air from ScarletRenegade. Oh! Okay. Clark is in. Wow, Yamazaki won that area again, winning that area. Oh, do it again. Hasn't answered, so why not? Oh, the command grab. That cash out. It's going to do a lot of damage. Okay, still alive. 5 bars to play with. Oh, That jumping has been doing so well, but no, that's gonna do it.
What a stellar fight! These two know how to rumble.
You wanna come, Jake? Hop on over there. All right.
Is there a little bit more wire that I can get? Hold up. Yeah, it just needs to be just uncoiled from under here. You almost took the whole thing down.
Oh.
There we go. There we go. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh.
Okay.
All right. What's going on, man? Good to see you, man. I can't believe I made it down, bro.
I know, right? I know, right? Wait, isn't it snowing where you're at?
Yes. I originally left at like 11:30, and fucking like the snow was ridiculous. The Cajon Pass was closed. I left 5 miles from my house. I was stuck in traffic for like 45 minutes just trying to get to an exit. I finally got to an exit, which like it was a quarter of a mile traveling at like 0.25 miles an hour. I went home and I just waited it out. It stopped snowing and the sun came out. So the sun was out for like 2 hours, right? And I was like, dude, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go. I get like, I get gas, I get food, and I start taking the back routes because it's still backed up.
Here we go.
It starts fucking snowing again. It starts snowing as I get on the freeway. I'm just like, I'm not turning back this time.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
I'll figure it out from there, but like I just have to get down there. Like, hell yeah, dude. Oh man. Oh god. Bro, I promise. We'll put you up. We'll put you up. Am I live on the mic right now?
Yes.
Oh. Hey, what the hell is up? What's up? What's good? It's Kraken. My name is Kraken Atkins. Welcome to the freaking Riverside, California Game Lab Mega Monthly KOFXV action. Losing my mind over here. I'm sure our players are too. This new patch, we got Shingo in the mix. Mad balance changes. I love this game. If I'm not able to play, the best thing is to be able to commentate it. I see some characters on the screen that I fancy. Kula, Jenet, and oh, Shermie. Oh, the double Shermie. That has to be Schwa. I remember Schwa was playing that in the previous tournament. And then somebody playing Team Meta. I see Kula rocking Jenet on the other end. Oh, she's McQueen? Could it be? Hell yeah. All right, all right.
Nothing will stop this show.
All right, cool. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think Schwa plays the double Shermie with the on-hell, but like, we'll see.
You could actually put the tags on.
Yeah, so
the
Kula
side.
Rock, Jenet, all of them in like the most recent patch did get touched, as they were like pretty like meta-defining characters in the pre-patch, but
Yeah. And it
you
shows
know,
up in a
the
different
thing about
color,
the patch
that's
is like
why.
even if like some characters got nerfed,
Or
nobody
should.
really came
Yeah.
out like too like butchered. Like Kula is
All
still
right.
extremely
That is
good.
the first time I've seen Cheese
Rock,
play.
you know, the jump CD and everything around it, and like overall cash out, he's still pretty competent, and Jenet is like probably still top 3. You know what I'm saying? So.
I think
Yeah,
you're right.
On-Hill on
You're
the
right.
other end was eating good. Like so long as you like, you know, On-Hill can be a pretty technical character when it comes to execution.
Oh, they're
and stuff,
sitting in the
but,
wrong seats.
just overall confirms and cash out. She's eating real good right now, so they're getting squared away. All right, kind of just filling each other out. Both have been able to find some jump ins. They've been from pretty high distances, so kind of hard to confirm into a full combo.
Don't worry, we'll fix this.
All right. Gonna be able to get the pickup. Beautiful. 0.5 meter.
Yeah.
Counter hit on the starter. Schwa having a very good time working around everything thus far. You see Cheese McQueen just trying to navigate around. I mean, Kula like tends to be pretty rush down centric. Although she does have some nice reach on her normals, she doesn't really have like a traditional fireball, not without doing like a 214K. So this time though, has the Rock Howard handy. That is going to be good for having just a little bit of like fireballs to work with. Okay, we see they're going for the charge. Not going to be able to get a punish. Seems like Schwa is completely prepared for these fireballs thus far. Just really kind of grooving with the on-hill. Okay. Out the into the corner we go. This is looking rough. Oh, finds the punish with the CD. Lets it rip. Okay, still maybe not familiar with the frame data on that. That should be unsafe at all distances. At least my characters don't really have a problem punishing it. But yeah. Despite that, I mean, Schwa having a very good time in the neutral game here. Just like, I feel like what's needed on Cheese McQueen's end is a couple of things here. First and foremost, I mean, they are having a better time in the ground game. I'm loving that they're using like these big sweeping normals, jump CD, the far heavy punch from Rock to control the space. But really what's going to be needed some anti-airs, because Schwa has really been able to control the skies. Yeah, you see right there, big cross up. Okay, lets it rip on the flash kick, but into the corner we go from the back throw. Okay, there we go. Yeah, just let it rip with the elbow. I mean, like, if it has been punished, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Good stuff there from Cheese McQueen. Okay, Shermie. This character is also eating quite good after the patch. I mean, I've always believed in Shermie. I think she's an extremely capable zoner. Like, she has really good trap to be set up, and then she's equipped with, like, Shermie's normals, which is already a fantastic set of normals. I think this character is very slept on. Bro, okay, let's rip on the reversal. Yeah, I mean, Cheese McQueen is pretty healthy on meter here, right? So although that Rock goes down, they're coming in with 4 meters on Jenet. And like Jenet as an anchor, and even as a mid, like so long as she has like 2+, she is a absolute threat. The amount of damage that she's able to dish out there is fantastic. And so long as you have the hit confirm down off of like far heavy, you're good to go. So, okay, but here we go. Big cross up confirm. What's the, okay, goes for the super. Decent Oki. Shermie has some really like messed up traps. Given that she has that cross up on her jump heavy punch and the orb setup from 4 different distances, her Oki can be like really silly at times. Okay, yeah, there's one of those far heavy punches. Those are pivotal to hit confirm. Like if yeah, I see that Cheese McQueen is getting a couple of those far heavy punches. Like the difference between hit confirming and not confirming that normal is huge, right? Because like all you need is 1 EX into the half circle forward kick, into the spin cancel, or roll cancel, I guess I should say, and you're already looking at like at least 40%, depending on how many resources you want to do or what type of routing you want to do. But Schwa having a really good time here in the game 1. Really was able to do a ton of work with the on-hill, right? And it's kind of like a dual play style that Schwa has going. The on-hill, super rushdown centric in Cheese McQueen's face. Cheese McQueen had a good time working around that, but then once the Shermie came in, a little bit more of a defensive fireball centric play style that Shermie has available, started to struggle a bit. But, you know, that's the good thing about KOF. You know, you have like 3 different characters, a whole bunch of different matchups to run through at any given time. And like, not to mention, you know, being able to play it in like a 1st or 2 settings, so Cheese McQueen will be able to come back in, maybe make quicker work of that on-hill so it's not such a nuisance, and get to the Shermie quicker. Yo, look, these PS4 load times got hands. What's going on? Man, I have no idea what's going on. There we go. Okay, finally. All right, let's see. Game 2. Okay. I like first and foremost Cheese McQueen takes to the skies, trying to meet on hill in the air, and we're seeing some answers about. That's fantastic. So yeah, that's already going to have a significant impact on the neutral game from here on out. Schwa might have to be a little bit more selective with the type of air distances that they're looking to cover. Okay, out of the corner we go. Oh yeah, believing in that Ice Breath has a little bit of slow startup, so also not as good as building meter on Whiff in this patch, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, counter off the JCD, gets the cross up. Okay, I do like the way that Cheese is trying to slow this down. I recognize that basically the suffocating nature of Angel is what led to their demise in the first game. Here we go, Schwa relentless. Had a massive opportunity for a hiccup from there, wasn't able to make it happen. McQueen does let him rock with a super, nobody's home. Gonna be able to get that picked up, that should be dead. Yeah, with the EX boost spin. Schwa able to take down the Kula. Yeah, in theory, like I felt like Cheese McQueen had the right idea. Maybe just needs to provide some pockets of offense, because like the defense of the neutral game, you know, we're seeing a little bit more anti-airs come out, we're seeing a little bit more control, but in terms of who's landing the big hits, it's still Schwa at the moment. Okay. Reppuken. Oh. There we go. Okay, time to sweep. Come Cheese McQueen. Reppuken. Yeah, I see Cheese McQueen going for that far heavy quite a bit. You know, it doesn't have the best reach on keeping it grounded. You know, it's a pretty good anti-air. Maybe needs to swing with the far heavy punch a little bit more. Or that, the cross heavy punch covers too. Word, there it is. Hey, all right, Cheese McQueen gonna be able to take down that Angel in quicker fashion than game one, right? So that's what was significant. The Angel had done so much work in the game one that by the time that Cheese McQueen got to the Shermie, it was quite a tall mountain to climb. But this time around, looking extremely manageable. Oh, okay. Schwa pumps the brakes, so not going to be falling victim to that reversal super for Cheese. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. Shermie had some very like messed up setups she can get going. You see Schwa just kind of like a relentless style of offense here, mixing in everything between fireballs and overheads. All right, Reppuken. Cheese McQueen trying their best to find their way out of the corner, but just find themselves landing straight into the orb off the immediate action of trying to go in. So it's going to be stuck on the Jenet yet again. However, again, a good amount of resources to work with. 3.5 bars. Jenet can do this. This character is so capable. All right, let it rip. But yeah, what's going to be definitely necessary here for Cheese if they want to do this? They are getting some good calls with the far heavy punch, but we need the hit confirms. You know, crouch heavy punch as well. That's a very good normal to go out there in the neutral game. But yeah, we're back to this corner. Empty jump low, that was beautiful. Actual cancel, just should kill. Oh no, I think they did too many hits before they actually went to the super, so they couldn't actually comment the climax. Raw max mode activation, I feel like that may have been a mistake there from Cheese McQueen. Oh no, yeah, that's gonna be a punish, but it's not a kill. Oh no! Ah, that should be it. And there it is, Schwa gonna be able to take it 2-0 over Cheese McQueen.
Mad respect to the winner.
Yeah, just phenomenal performances. I mean, the Angel did so much work that by the time that the Shermie came in, Cheese McQueen really had their work cut out for them. Now again, in the game 2, wasn't too tall of a mountain to climb in comparison to the game 1. Like, Cheese McQueen is definitely getting a little bit more better suited and prepared for the Angel at hand, but still did not have a solution for the Shermie. And it makes sense. Like I said, she is a zoner that is equipped with Shermie's buttons. So, like, it's really kind of jarring dealing with that. So Shermie has such a grappler-centric kit. So she has like, a lot of things in terms of like her crossbody-esque move from her like jump heavy punch, and then her jump CD is massive, and she has really good grounded normals as well. Not to mention her command overhead. So good stuff to Schwa, showing what that character is made of. And not to mention like that's a really like messed up team. So where like you get rid of the Shermie, and then you have the regular Shermie to deal with as an anchor, and we know Shermie to be an absolutely explosive anchor. But yeah, we're going to be making our way. I feel like that is ChaChaZee that's sitting down. I'm not sure who their opponent may be, but I'm here for this KOFXV action. Here at the Game Lab, make a monthly in Riverside, California. Hope you're all enjoying yourselves. Thanks for tuning in. Twitch.tv/PlusGG. This Kraken Icons on the mic. Oh boy.
Select members. A battle unlike any other in history is about to begin.
All right, ChaChaZee was here for the last Game Lab tournament that we ran. They ended up getting second to GrandpaGarou, if I'm not mistaken. So one of our stronger players that we've seen from this pretty new KOFXV scene. You know, we haven't been able to run KOFXV too much. We're trying to get to the hang of things because we really like this game. So really want to see this whole Cal community come out. I see Gato, Shingo, and Yashiro on one end. On the other end, we're locking in Terry, Geese, and Ryo. Very interesting. Yeah, Ryo, in terms of like damage output and overall combo routes, really benefiting from this most recent patch. Gato, Gato and Yashiro actually, two of those like top tier characters from the previous patch that both got touched like slightly, but again, any top tier that got like hit within the most recent patch is still eating extremely good, like when it comes to this version of the game. So now there is a question mark on the screen for me here, and that's Shingo. I haven't done a lot of research on Shingo, so I'm gonna kind of be learning with the viewers here. Should be fun. Should be fun. No cap, I literally just bought Shingo last night on my PS4 setup. I don't even think I own him on PC, so I've done zero labbing on this character. All right, so we got ChaChaZee versus KrisRon. Here we go, game one. Yeah, and interestingly enough, KrisRon rocked with the Terry point. Yeah, typically, I feel like I see Terry like in the mid or anchor slots, but I mean Terry's an all-arounder. You can put him anywhere. Okay. Loving the utilization of the hops and the CDs thus far here from KrisRon. Slowly but surely into ChaChaZee into that corner. ChaChaZee recognizes the situation at hand. Okay, able to turn the tables. KrisRon back up against the wall. Maybe a little bit of a whiff on the jump in there. Wake up roll does not get challenged. Yo, okay, I'm really liking ChaChaZee's awareness of the air control game. They're really picking their spots when it comes to this jump-ins, whether it be meeting KrisRon in the air. Yeah, just really on point with that air-to-air at this point. Oh my gosh, that was a massive whiff on the, what is that thing called? The quarter-circle forward blowback. It's a mechanic I never use. I probably should, because like it definitely has some very niche uses when it comes to if you have a read on the ground game, or even if you're using it as an anti-air, it could be situationally really nice to get that wall bounce. Oh, Reppuken. You gotta be really careful about lifting those. Like, if you're able to get those air Reppukens off and you have your opponent either get hit by it or block it, you can usually get away with it. But if they're running under you, you are completely vulnerable to landing. Word. Okay, crouch confirm. No big catch on ChaChaZee thus far. But I mean, Gato doing so much work, and we're gonna be catching out this time. Use the EX to bring it down to Ryo on KrisRon's end. ChaChaZee with the Gato.
Round 3, ready, go!
Alright, here comes Ryo. Already, ChaChaZee getting a good amount of damage going here. Yeah, so pretty much at this point, no matter what KrisRon is able to do, no matter how quickly that they take on Gato, they're not going to be getting a full life bar back, but they still have a lot of meter to utilize, so that may not matter at the end of the day. That was a massive opportunity to close out right there. Take out this Gato with a bit of a problem, please. Chipping out. No, it's not quite going to do it. Here comes ChaChaZee. The lead extends even more. Really tough opportunity here for KrisRon, whether you kill the Gato or not. And it seems like we won't be seeing a kill on the Gato at all. ChaChaZee takes game one with the OCV. I'm telling you, Gato is still eating good. Like, the buttons and just overall confirmed damage output and just overall neutral control that this character has is top class. And you know, unless you're going to absolutely butcher the character, which it doesn't seem like SK has done to anyone thus far, it's really hard to have this character fall from grace. So going into game two, see if KrisRon's going to be able to make the necessary adaptations. I feel like the character that did the most amount of work was Terry. Maybe having access to the fireball in the kit and doing some solid air-to-airs is what made the difference at the end of the day. Let's see what we got. All right, heading on over to game two. Okay, CD, gonna be able to go into Burn Knuckle. ChaChaZee's back up against the wall. A lot of guard counter rolls I've seen ChaChaZee try to escape pressure, and just regular rolls as well. We see one of those being punished. And like the sentiment makes sense. You know, you have Terry and Geese, and KrisRon has been doing a lot of cancels into fireballs off of their grounded pressure. So guard cancel rolls to get behind those and potentially guarantee a punish. It's worth spinning the bar at the end of the day. But right now, no bar to work with because KrisRon will be able to get the party started very early. Unfortunately, was not able to punish that roll. It's got a little bit of damage on the table. Tries to roll their own, gets punished, and where do we go? Here comes ChaChaZee. Whoa, my god, massive flip. Loving it, gets the crowd trap confirmed. No dice on the young punch there. Ooh, the cross up, this could be big. Spins the bar. Okay, spin one bar. May have been an opportunity to spin a half bar, but you know, if it's gonna kill, it's gonna kill. I don't blame you at all. So KrisRon, this is massive, right? Coming off of OCV, going into game 2 and being able to take down the character that was such a menace with your point character, it's a really big statement to make. So we get to see the debut of ChaChaZee's Shingo. I don't believe Shingo was out at the last time that we hosted a KOF event, so interesting to see what they bring to the table with this. Land one of those criticals. Insane corner kick. My god, what is this character, bro? Alright, I gotta imagine hit confirm with being able to take this. Meterless no less off of that punish opportunity there. KrisRon not pulling the trigger, but has made up a decent amount of ground against the Shingo thus far. About like half life, so no matter when ChaChaZee kills, not gonna get a ton of life back. KrisRon just trying to run away with the lead as much as possible at this point. Burn knuckle, oh my god. Yeah, what's that challenge? And the Terry goes down, but valiantly. KrisRon definitely having a solid lead here. Gonna be close to even when it comes to resources, and definitely having a massive life lead going into this Geese versus Shingo matchup. Alright, what the vibes like? Swinging away. You see KrisRon having a very pronounced focus on the ground game here. Beautiful air to air. Oh, or air, excuse me. Okay, I'm liking this from KrisRon. ChaChaZee looking very lost how to approach this Geese playstyle here. So ground centric, right? Not really going for any hops, not really going for any pressure. Believing in their fantastic ground game. There it is, gonna be able to chip out with McQueen. Okay. Yeah, KrisRon not losing any life on this Geese mid, that's been putting in a massive amount of work shortly following the Terry. So, but here comes Yashiro. And take a look at the resources. Fully locked and loaded on that bar. So really just like 2 hit confirms, like some 2 solid hit confirms here from ChaChaZee. Could spell death and disaster for this Geese. Oh, this is one of them for sure. EX starter, gonna be spinning the full bar confirm, gets the knockdown. Okay, if you get opened up, it's a wrap. What the vibes like? Okay, Reppuken. Yo, that was big. No cancel though. I would like to see some split meter there from KrisRon. But I mean, they're still sitting pretty on this life lead. I'm loving it. Look at the control here. Such a great adaptation from KrisRon altogether. And there it is, that anti-air. They've been using that so masterfully to control the size. And now we're going to be tied up 1-1 between KrisRon and ChaChaZee. Okay, so they're headed back to character select.
Select members.
Alright, so it looks like the switch here comes in the form of Chris for ChaChaZee.
Select order. Select stage.
So yeah, benching the Shingo, and this is drawing my memory. The character that ChaChaZee was using at the last offline event we had was Chris, so bringing Chris back onto the field. All things considered though, I feel like the Shingo was doing a good amount of work. So interesting decision to bench them, but just go for the characters that had the most amount of time on being the Chris when we're in this 1-1 scenario. Makes sense. KrisRon, I mean, another shout out to the adaptations that they were making in that game too, right? Like they were really struggling with the Gato and was really able to kind of flip the matchup on its head and all of a sudden pull out this amazing ground game. You know, it wasn't really a matter of a lot of hop or offensive pressure that was getting KrisRon's hits. It was just phenomenal ground game, and ChaChaZee having a really hard time navigating around that. So I do like the switch though, because like now they have Gato in the mid position and they're exposing a new character to KrisRon in the form of this Chris. And so KrisRon in the form of the Chris. But Yeah, it'll be up to KrisRon to basically figure out the Chris matchup in a 1-to-1 setting. So see how this plays out here. JC needs to start out. All right. Dash cancel for the sweep.
And player 2 clinches the first round. Round 2. Ready? Go! Player 1 wastes no time evening the score. Turn to fight. Ready? Go! Only their anchor remains.
All right, my apologies. Had to do some TO stuff. Okay. All right, I haven't been watching the match, but based off of what I'm able to tell him and Chris, pretty significant in that first one setting that I was talking about, exposing a new character to KrisRon. So a lot of pressure on the Rio to perform here, but it's completely doable. Has the resources in order to make it happen. Bruh, okay. Finds the command throw. Really swinging away with this Gato. Yeah, I mean, all things considered, ChaChaZee is also pretty much just a couple hits away in order to take this. Spins a double EX, wasn't able to get the pickup from there. That definitely could have been a kill confirmed there for ChaChaZee. So now they need to be extremely careful, especially if KrisRon finds the final hit here. Extremely tough scenario. He gets the throw, and we're going to anchor versus anchor matchup. Now, the implications on this are rough, right? Because KrisRon definitely has a 2-touch scenario available. If they find the proper 2 hits, that could be GG's. That's it. Whereas ChaChaZee, I mean, one solid hit confirm can do it on their end as well. So extremely tense matchup. That's what happens when you play these anchor versus anchor matchups. They're so explosive in KOF. Okay, gonna be able to get a throw. Gets the overhead, but didn't maximum cancel it. Oh my god. Low starter. Anything can do it. Okay, just optical for the EX. Gets the pickup. We should be going into super and advanced cancel. Yup. Normal super into the advanced cancel, and I think that's gonna kill. Yup, gets the pickup again, but doesn't go to the other super, but able to get the crouch heavy punch and the slight pop off there from KrisRon as they're able to make it happen with the Rio, letting it all hang on the shoulders, doing a Rio check-in, rise up, 2-1 over ChaChaZee as they move along. That was fantastic. Yeah, I mean, that's the reason why you have the anchors available, like Rio, like Yashiro, because of their sheer amount of potential to unload damage. There was a little bit of a shaky hit confirm in the end where off of that DP, they could have canceled to another super and closed it out from there. But KrisRon just playing extremely stable in terms of their mindset in order to pull that off. Coming in clutch. Knocking out, again, somebody that got second place in the last local that we hosted. So ChaChaZee, I'm not sure where exactly this is on the bracket. I would guess that this is knocking them into losers, but extremely solid performance from KrisRon, especially when you factor in how the game started. Okay, looks like we're getting GrandpaGarou, who actually got first in our last local, coming up the stream here, going to be going up against TheBeast. But yeah, when you factor in how that initial game started, right, it was a Gato OCV from ChaChaZee. It was like an extremely powerful statement that everyone would make. But KrisRon just making all the necessary adaptations all around. It was not easy to do. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the bracket so I can follow along with y'all, figure out what's going on here in the KOF dimension. But yeah, for those of you that are tuning in, whether you're near and far, this is twitch.tv/+GG.
Select members. This year's Dream Match kicks off with an absolutely stacked lineup.
Yeah, this is twitch.tv/+GG. We are at the Riverside Game Lab in Riverside, California. Trying to combine a lot of communities here in order to make a good old monthly. So about 7 games that we have hosted, or we're gonna host here. DNF unfortunately didn't get enough entrance, so we have 6. But we don't want to make a pattern out of that. You know, we want to host DNF here too. So looking forward to making some necessary adaptations next month to get the DNF community out here. But yeah, let me pull up the bracket. So yeah, it's gonna be GrandpaGarou versus TheBeast. TheBeast is not a name I recognize from the previous tournament that we hosted, so cool to see some more people coming out. Alright, so I definitely recognize the GrandpaGarou team. That's going to be the Geese, Blue Mary, and Iori. Going up against TheBeast, who has Shingo, Iori, and Shermie. So there's, man, 2 Shermies in the bracket. And she's not very popular, so I'm surprised to see her twice here at a local like this. Yeah, so see how prepared GrandpaGarou is for all of these characters, right? Shingo, brand new character on the scene. Iori has been one of GrandpaGarou's characters since I've met them. And Shermie, again, not too common of a pick. As of right now, TheBeast having a pretty solid start, pushing GrandpaGarou into the corner. Okay, the frame trap pressure, able to duck under, kind of dropped and fell flat on the crouch confirm, giving GrandpaGarou a massive opportunity to strike back. Oh, yo, okay. DP. Ooh, went for a little bit too early on the parry. I think for GrandpaGarou trying to go on a read call on a hop, but just lets it rip with the DP, TheBeast, making a very powerful statement here in round 1. Alright, but yeah, here comes Geese, if I'm not mistaken, is a newer pick for GrandpaGarou. I feel like I saw them play, it was Antonov. Yeah, they used to play Antonov. Blue Mary and Iori are the characters that they've been playing since the beginning. I think they switched up their positions a bit, because if I'm not mistaken, they used to run like, I think it's Iori point, Blue Mary mid, and Antonov anchor. So switching Iori to anchor in this version of the game makes complete sense, because Iori's cash out potential, given the max mode changes and just the overall buff that he receives, make him a super deadly character when he has meter. Alright, moving along. GrandpaGarou able to respond with the Blue Mary. Gonna be bringing out TheBeast Iori now. Hello? Oh no, wait, they're gonna find a confirm. That's not like the worst trade-off in the world, because when you do land that EX blowback edge, you do get a part of your bar back so long as it makes contact, so. Shatter Strike, that's what it's called, Shatter Strike. I just remember. I'm like, what? Once I saw it, I remembered the announcer yelling in my ear what he says when they let it. It's like, Shatter Strike. So that's maybe that mechanic. I remember now. All right. Iori, getting pushed to the corner here. GrandpaGarou, tons of meter to work with. You need to be so careful in any of like those far roundhouses. Oh, free punish. Oh no, where's the confirm? Okay, a little bit of hesitation there from GrandpaGarou. Not going to be able to catch up for all that they were rightfully owed there from that punish opportunity. Fish for that overhead, but yeah, TheBeast plays Iori as well, so they have an eye out for anything. Yeah, they're blocking that overhead time and time again. Gonna have to reach into other tools or other parts of the kit to make this happen. The light confirmed here. Into the corner we go. Boom, boom. Beautiful. Boom. Gets the EX extension. Oh, wake up Shadow Strike. Nobody's home, but no big punish. Command throw. All right, maybe just a hit away from being able to take this. Lands of Taco. Not deep enough for Running. Gonna confirm. That's free. GrandpaGarou. Trying to make it happen. Just the EX. There we go. Okay, beautiful execution on the second time around, thus earning GrandpaGarou a second chance at life with his Anchor Iori in order to try to make it happen. Going to the Anchor versus Anchor battle, it has old Shermie on the other end of the spectrum. Again, not a ton of character. I don't know how familiar they're going to be with this matchup. However, not a ton of resources on the Beast end, but not even necessary as GrandpaGarou's Iori is solo on life, able to get a singular piece confirmed in order to make it happen. The Beast is going to be going up game 1. Yeah, here we go, heading into this game 2. TheBeast having a solid opening here up against GrandpaGarou. There's been some pretty questionable wake-up options from GrandpaGarou, in my opinion. They're really reliant on Shadow Strike, which is something new. I don't really recall them using as many Shadow Strikes in the previous times I've seen this player played against them. So maybe just trying to shake things off a little bit as they head into this round 2. Baiting out a huge GP. That's been another thing that's kind of missing. GrandpaGarou has been kind of sometimey with the punishes. This time, though, definitely coming in strong. 2 solid punishes already bringing this Shingo below half health, and they're just bulldogging. Yeah, they smell blood in the water. But TheBeast trying to fight back, Low profiling under the jump in. Oh, they are jabbing away. Nobody can jump ins. Protecting the skies. Oh, that was a huge parry there from GrandpaGarou, but it just looks to Shadow Strike out the neutral game. I feel like that was a pretty expensive decision for neutral, given the massive life lead that GrandpaGarou has. They can just kind of sit on this. He doesn't really have to commit, and there it is. The airborne Reppuken, recognizing they can sit on that life lead, a little bit more defensive, and take the round 1. So making quicker work of the Shingo is significant. Going to be able to go into the territory of characters that they may have a little bit more familiarity with as the Iori mid unfolds. However, TheBeast definitely has a solid Iori. You know, based off the hit confirm that I saw them land and what they were implementing with the character, seemed to be a comfort pick here. Yeah, so you see TheBeast really piling on the pressure. They want to make sure that they take out this Geese as soon as possible so they can have their full life going into fighting that Blue Mary, and they're trying to do it meterlessly as well. So not spending anything too crazy, and I think they capitalized exactly the way they wanted to. Just nickel and dime with this Geese here and there, not spending anything too massive in terms of resources so they can go into this next round with 3 bars. As, you know, GrandpaGarou will be able to borderline match them. If I'm not mistaken, it might match them. They might also have 3 bars. It'll be close, it'll be close. Yeah, so a little bit even. Down start Rekka? Okay, I respect it. Oh, that's huge. You gotta make this hurt. Yeah, does the EX super. You're gonna be able to get a follow-up off this. Why did they buff Iori, bruh? Why did they buff Iori? Look at him go. Oh my god, this character is so sick. Son. Oh my god, Iori, you got me. Man, buffing Iori was a great decision, SNK. I agree. Here we go. Speaking of Iori, we got the Iori mirror. GrandpaGarou trying to let them know they've been playing Iori off rip. JCD, counter hit out the air, the Beast able to capitalize. Here comes GrandpaGarou, low starter. Gonna be able to find the pickup. EX Rekka into the corner we go. Ooh, a little bit mistimed on the hop. Heavy punch. Sweeping away. The rich girl sweep. Son, yeah, that was a beautiful low pro with the 2LK. Wasn't quite able to make it happen though. A little bit, you know, deficient on bar here for TheBeast, but I mean, this Iori has done their job. Really, the mid Iori getting the meter dump on Blue Mary really allowed for this match to swing heavily in their favor. The life lead is just going more and more in TheBeast's favor as they're just pretty much a hit away, and there it is. What a massive EXDP to interrupt the potential call there from GrandpaGarou as TheBeast takes it 2-0 over GrandpaGarou. They're going to be moving into winners finals. Yeah, no, that was TheBeast. Oh man. Yeah, good stuff. So the Beast is... Oh, this will be a good one. Yeah, so the Beast is moving into winners finals with that victory. They're going to be fighting the winner of KrisRon and Schwa. So KrisRon we just saw get that massive turnaround against ChaChaZee. I don't know how. I don't know how here. Huh? Yes. But I made it. That's all that matters. Yeah. Yeah, so KrisRon coming back, we saw them get that victory over ChaChaZee. If I'm not mistaken, the team was Terry, Geese, Rio. They'll be going up against Schwa, who plays that eccentric team of Angel, Shermie, and Shermie. So, I mean, with that, we have potential in our winners finals to see an Shermie mirror, which is, you know, I would be a fan. I think Shermie is sick. But in order to make that happen, Schwa would have to topple over KrisRon first and foremost. Now, Schwa is, from what I know, mainly a Guilty Gear Strive player. They play Gato, which is why I'm kind of surprised on the character choices that they have within this game. Shermie kind of makes sense. You know, there's a similar type of like pseudo-zoner thing going on. Of course, it's really hard to find a character that quite plays exactly like Jacko with her minions in Guilty Gear Strive. But if I had to like pick the closest thing to it, Shermie would probably be on that list just because of the orb specializing overall like solid normals and zoning type of playstyle that she's able to implement. But the other two characters that they have at their disposal, right? Shermie, just the traditional grappler type, and the Angel, which is like, you know, rushdown centric, very, very non-traditional input type of character. So a little bit on the difficult end. But they've been doing work. KrisRon, though, absolute display of solid fundamentals, the way that they were able to dismantle ChaChaZee after, you know, fighting on their back foot, you know, being taken down by that OTV Gato initially, showing that they have some good KOF ideology. So I'm hyped for this match. It'll be interesting to see who's going to be able to take down the Beast in winners finals, because the Beast looks extremely solid. I was really impressed by everything they were able to execute with Iori. All right, checking the buttons, Okay, let's see if there's any surprises here in the character select. If I'm not mistaken, I feel like I saw Schwa play a different team the last time that we ran the local, so. But no, it looks like they're going to be sticking with the Angel Shermie. Whereas for KrisRon, they're loadable all over the place. Yeah, I think it was Terry, Geese, and then the anchor character was Rio. And that's where they're going. Rio Sakazaki. All right, so see how this, I do see a kind of like dichotomy between the players here. So like KrisRon, the way they were able to get their victories over ChaChaZee again was over a phenomenal ground game. Like just fireball game that they were able to implement with all three of these characters, and the anti-air game was super, super on point. That just creating this wall of defense that was really hard for ChaChaZee to navigate around. Whereas Schwa, on the other end of the spectrum, really getting a lot of mileage off of jump-ins and the air game. You know, all three of Schwa's characters, Angel, Shermie, and Shermie, have really, really solid jump-ins and really, really deep hitting cross-ups. So it'll be interesting seeing these two kind of navigate around each other against someone that is really, really finding a lot of their hits through phenomenal hops and jumps, and someone that is just like really grounded, really cool, calm and collected. All right. Already you see KrisRon trying to establish control of the ground game. Take a little bit of the fight here. Big CD. You're trying to work down on that guard gauge. Yeah, Angel's really low. There it is. Going to be able to get the guard press. Not a massive combo off of it, though. Yeah, I think they were aware of the situation. They just weren't quite able, given the resources that they have, to capitalize as much as they'd like. But look at these freaking big carry normals. Jumps behind. KrisRon has full control with the Cherry Book as far as they take round one. Yeah, so you see what KrisRon's game plan is, just first and foremost shutting down any opportunities of approach, and then from there just overwhelming the opponent with the power waves and rush down. Yeah, into the corner we go. You don't want to get guard broken again. Schwa needs to find a way out of here, hops over the fireball, gets a sweep, back into the mid screen. Sun. Yeah, as soon as Schwa is trying to move forward, there is a bar heavy to meet them, whether it be a punch or a kick. severely up to KrisRon, but it's making contact each and every time. All right, back throw. Try to do a little bit of a frame kill. Not finding much for it. Here we go. There's one of those deep crosses I was talking about. All three characters can do confirmed just like this, and they do a little bit of cash out as well. All right, the 50 game. Yeah, Schwa needs to take this Terry down. Oh, maximal confirm. I love this here from KrisRon. So extending this life lead even more, and they took down the Shermie fairly early, so they should be in the green on the health bar. Yeah, so they are just under half health. This Shermie for Schwa has a lot of work to do. This is my first time seeing it. You know, I didn't see much of the Shermie in the previous matches that they played, so it's gonna be really on them to kind of show what they're able to do with the anchor. And I mean, Shermie is such a phenomenal anchor, so. Okay, get the hop over, counter hit, confirm. Okay, so it's worth it. Right? They did have to spin the max mode, which is 2 bars, in order to get that kill off the light kick confirm, but there's such a massive amount of ground to make up as Shermie can find some great snowball sequences to get their opponents with the way her strike throw and command throws work. So I think it was worth it spinning that just to guarantee the kill there for Schwa. Now they have the Geese to work with. This can be tough. You're talking like a pretty zoner projectile-centric character in the form of Geese with carries on block, so they can lock down some of those pesky cross-ups or pesky jump-ins that Shermie has available. Going up against a character that needs to get in. She's a little bit speedy, you know, she's not a slow grappler by any means necessary. Don't feel sorry for her, but it's tough nonetheless. Closing down that space, there was that close heavy that was landed, but Schwa wasn't ready for the hit confirm. And now they find themselves the back up against the wall. I love that interruption though. Okay, letting it rip, you need to make the turn. I like that, yeah, utilizing this route in order to carry them back to the corner. You know, the EX version, so they're not going to be able to cancel the super. This is rough, this is rough. Ooh, okay, a false confirm. Gets the low pickup off the Rekka. Got so big. Oh my gosh, so good. Ooh, but finds the anti-air KrisRon able to control the skies, gonna be able to take that game 1. Honestly, that was kind of in-win game. Because like if Schwa was gonna be able to find a way to take down this Geese, let alone meterlessly, they would have been going into the final round, anchor versus anchor, with like 3 bars, which is very significant. Like Shermie can get close to 2 touching, maybe like 3 touching, depending on the situation with that type of meter. So Schwa, I think, had the right decisions in terms of meter management to get that going. KrisRon.
If you are here for Dragon Ball or Guilty Gear, please make sure you are checked in. If you're here for Dragon Ball or Guilty Gear, please make sure you're checked in. We are going to start.
All right, here we go. Headed into game 2 here. All right, blowback, burn knuckle into the corner we go. KrisRon getting the party started early yet again. Remember, it was this type of aggression that was actually able to guard crush Schwa, and it looks like we're going to be repeating that again. Unfortunately, second time around with the guard crush, was not ready for the full confirm, but it's all good. Still have massive control over this. The momentum is heavily in KrisRon's favor, and they're just pushing the issue right now. Schwa trying to find a way out. I mean, at this point, even if you're not playing for the dub, you know, you got to imagine that Schwa is trying to find any opportunity in order to make sure that Terry doesn't come back with a full life bar in round 2. And you see that guard gets a roll. Unfortunately, it didn't work out, but I recognize the ideology behind it. They were really hoping off of the pressure sequence that KrisRon was going to commit to a power wave, but they didn't. So they ended up leaving themselves open for the punish. Whereas if there was a power wave there, Schwa would have been able to respond accordingly. So tough break for KrisRon to make it far too solid with this Terry Bow guard. And they're mixing up their pressure well. You know, they're doing these like long strings and mixing up whether they're going to special cancel or not to throw off Schwa's defensive timing. Like, do I guard cancel roll? Do I not? Do I hold this? You know, my guard gate's getting low, make them scared. I don't know if that hits the front or the back. Terry Bow guard. Jeez! Look at them go. KrisRon, 1 character away from being able to take this. They have everything that they could possibly need. They got 2 meters, 3 full life bars, and just a Shermie on the other end of the spectrum to try to take down to make themselves go into winners finals. Going to be challenging TheBeast if they're able to make this happen. I've seen Shermie do a lot of things. However, not from this position. In the corner, the guard gauge is depleting even more. Yeah, you got to guess. Oh my gosh, I did not do a guard cancel roll, did a roll on the ladder sequence, so it wasn't actually a punish opportunity there. They were unsafe. Here's the guard crush. There was a massive opportunity there for KrisRon to close it out. They did an actual cancel. They did an actual cancel. They're going to spin it right here, right now. And there it is. KrisRon with the OCV on the Terry Bogard. Going to be able to get the 2-0 victory over Schwa. They're headed to the winners finals against TheBeast. And this is cool. This is exactly what we want to see. You know, this is the first edition of the Mega Monthly that we're running. Bring out a lot of people for all of our different scenes here in Southern California. And so in our winners finals, we have 2 people that weren't at our previous offline KOF tournament in the form of TheBeast and KrisRon, taking out GrandpaGarou and ChaChaZee, who were like the grand finals of the last KOF tournament that we ran. So I'm really happy to see the SoCal KOF community come out here. We have a solid amount of players. There's even some players that were at our last offline that aren't here this time around. So, yeah, really happy to see this scene kind of flourish and grow with the talent that's coming out. So yeah, TheBeast versus KrisRon will definitely be a good one. Those are some solid KOF players, if I do say so myself. But we got to work our way through the losers bracket to figure out who is going to be within that top 3 territory. So Cal is in top 8, so is Bleeding Hearts and Dorifuto. I think that's going to be the next match that we have on stream. Cal's opponent's going to be the winner of ChaChaZee and ScarletRenegade. Yeah, and I believe on another stream we do have Uni, if I'm not mistaken. It should be going on right now. We are doing check-ins for Guilty Gear Strive and Dragon Ball Fighters. So those are going to be on the 2 streams as well. I don't know what's going to be where. Give me one moment here, y'all.
Please give TheBeast and KrisRon on stream. TheBeast and KrisRon.
All right, my bad, y'all. I'm here. Wanted to make sure the side stream that we have, or the secondary stream we have, is twitch.tv/KrakenAtkins. Wanted to make sure that the proper game was being reflected there. They're playing Uni. So if you're interested in Uniclear action, be able to check out twitch.tv/KrakenAtkins. KOF15 is going to continue here. It actually looks like we're going to be going into our winners finals right now. Oh. All right, so here we go. Winners finals. Yeah, I feel like so. Just from the matches I've been able to watch, the player out of these two that has shown the most signs of struggle is KrisRon, just because they did drop that game to ChaChaZee and it was in the form of an OCD. But I mean, like, that's just nitpicking because the adaptation that KrisRon was able to make in that matchup, the first time matchup on 10, is like that OCD never even happened. So I think we're just having a match here between two people that have extremely solid KOF mindset, you know, good fundamentals. Of course, when it comes to KrisRon, you know, I think they got a double OCD with the Terry. If not, it was very close to a double OCD with the Terry that they got over Schwa. Super good ground control, really good formation of pressure as well. Like the way that they mix it up between special cancels or not really keeps the opponent guessing on their toes. Whereas on the other spectrum, TheBeast, that Iori, bro, like they do have 3 characters on their team, but the one that really impressed me was the Iori. You could tell that TheBeast really did their homework when it came to the previous patch, and what Iori is able to do given the changes to his supers and the max mode and all that, and yeah, Iori is there to meter dump, and he does it well. So yeah, winners finals is gonna be first to 3. See how it all unfolds. All right, Shingo Yabuki. Okay. Yeah, canceling into that burn knuckle. Let's rip with the DP. Both players just kind of filling each other out. All right, so it seems like KrisRon's going to have a little bit of a contender here when it comes to that ground game control. TheBeast, look at this damage, bruh. It's got to be the critical hits that are like influencing the amount of damage that's being taken, because that was a lot for meterless. Just on the 3-piece. Guard cancel roll, was maybe expecting some type of special cancel. TheBeast did not pull the trigger. Whoa, okay, that was a pretty wild DP. They're letting it rip yet again. Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. There's no big punishes coming on the end of KrisRon at the moment. Gets the run up throw, and there it is. TheBeast going to be able to take round 1 with the Shingo. Yeah, it may seem wild the way that they're letting these DPs rip, but that was something that I noticed in their set against GrandpaGarou, right? They are not afraid to let it rip, and if you don't have the punishes, sounds like a skill issue. Ooh, that was such a good jump over that Reppuku cancel. All right. Yeah. Ooh, okay, yeah. One of those DPs actually getting snipped out this time around here from KrisRon as they spend a little bit of bar in order to make it happen. One to from away or throw in order to get this round. Tie things up. They should be getting their full life bar back. A slight meter advantage in form of TheBeast, but nothing too significant. You know, both these characters can be explosive. This will be an interesting divide, right? Like, TheBeast Iori, extremely rushed out centric. You see them right there, starting out with a massive statement, ground start Rekka. Oh my god, yeah. Every hit that TheBeast is able to land is making me cringe a little bit, just because I know what they're capable of. Guard kept some blowback. Okay, yeah. It's my pressure and I need it now. What? That's not something that you see in neutral very often. Holy crap. Okay, yeah. Ooh, I think that was a misinput there from TheBeast. There's supposed to be something else there. Okay, able to find. Oh no, they did not want that. That happens to me sometimes as well. You gotta be really careful on those punishes. If you're holding like a direction and you're close enough, you'll get a throw instead of a button. No, they landed the jump in from too high. Yeah, if you're KrisRon, you gotta shake that off. That was a really massive opportunity to get a open hit, whatever you would like, with a massive amount of meter on Geese, punish the Iori DP, and it was only a throw, but we've seen the Rio do amazing things. Like, you know, you want to talk about combo conversions on TheBeast and with the Iori. KrisRon extremely capable with this Rio as we saw in the previous set, so. Utilizing a lot of these parry and fireballs. It looks like they're trying to take this meterlessly if at all possible. Oh, what's for the big overhead? Unfortunately, the hit confirm, so the max mode is going to a little bit of a waste here. Okay, utilizing the max mode in order to at least get an EX fireball out there, but it was snuffed out. TheBeast had an eye for it, so off the hit confirm. It's guaranteed that KrisRon will never see a full life bar ever again within this match. JCD off the counter hit, gets the low confirmed. There is a meter to spin. The question is, are we going to spin it? It should. So you're not going to have an EX follow-up. I don't know if this will kill. No. Yeah, so you can't do anything about that. But yeah, huge life lead. And yeah, there it is. Jump heavy punch off the cross-up. the Beast will be able to take game 1.
Goddess of victory.
Yeah, I love the decision there from the Beast to let the meter dump, because it was making the comeback potential for KrisRon slimmer and slimmer. Like, although if the Beast would have lost to Iori, Shermie would have been coming in with no bar, it was just like, who cares? Like, the life total that you're at, I really just need 1 hit confirm. It works 2 off of, like, light starters, no less, in order to take you down. So really good overall awareness of the matchup and control that's shown from the Beast. So yeah, see how this shapes out. Usually, KrisRon is showing to have a good amount of control within the matchup, even against extremely rush-out-centric opponents, but I feel like the Beast has been completely overwhelming thus far. Not really able to slow down and play those fireball-centric mind games that they like to with Terry and Geese. Alright, the activation. Word, okay.
Player 2 clinches the first round. Now or never. Ready? Go! Both point characters are knocked out. Now or never. Ready?
Alright. Here we go. KCD. Oh my god, the pressure here. Sheesh. Okay, EXG this time. Yeah, the missed opportunity from the previous game, KrisRon said never again. If you're doing an EXG in my face, I'm going to make it hurt at least for a little bit more damage on the throw. Whoa, my god, dude, I like the Beast. The Beast let them rip on these DPs. You gotta like really convince them to stop before they stop. Like if you are making that DP punish hurt a ton, they're gonna let it rip again. Oh my god, I like the ideology of using the projectile invul on that special.
Player 2 needs a miracle.
Right.
Reach for the top. Ready? Go!
KrisRon gonna try to respond with the Rio. Guard gets a roll backwards, interesting. You know, I feel like this is a natural display of KrisRon desperately trying to reset the neutral game, but can't slow down the Beast. In the neutral territory, records are coming for your face. Block guard cancel CD. Oh, not the command throw, that's massive. Okay, so just barely able to take down that Iori. It's under pretty dire circumstances. Here comes the Shermie. Now, the way that the Beast plays is that they do a lot of meter dumping with Iori, and I think their ideology with Shermie is like, she doesn't need the meter, she's just going to slow down the game, because her neutral game is very, very hard to contend with. Yeah, here comes the massive crossing she has available, given those Shermie normals in her kit. Getting pushed to the corner, yeah. The Beast kind of goes the pressure, so I'm going to go for guard cancels. Yeah, look at the way this Beast is spinning meter. They aren't trying to be conservative with the meter and use it for a meter dump. They're just saying, hey, I'm going to use the little amount of meter that I have to reset neutral game and have you forced to come to me. I can chip you out. I really believe in my neutral game in order to make this happen. And that's a pretty solid ideology to have with Shermie. This is really hard for KrisRon to come back from. Try to parry these fireballs. It's so rough to do. Roll straight into one, and the Beast is going to be able to take game 1. Or game 2, excuse me.
What a stellar fight! These two know how to rumble.
Yeah, so it's a little bit of a different approach than what I traditionally see in KO teams coming from the Beast, but it makes complete sense. You know, Iori, it does benefit from having 5 bars, but he doesn't need 5 bars in order to do meter dump. 4 is plenty, 3 is plenty. We've seen the Beast have the proper hit confirms in the mid with Iori in order to really put a damage on their opponent. And Shermie, it doesn't matter how much meter that she's coming in with, as long as it's some, and it's guaranteed to be at least 1, given how this game works, they're just going to limit out with the neutral game and sit on their life lead and make it really hard for their opponent to overcome, because even with the threat of if you make a mistake, you might be dead, like if they get a jump in or if they get a call on the neutral game, it's really hard to find that hit, just given her zoning potential. So far so good. That's one of the initial times I've seen the Beast Shermie's game come out to play. KrisRon on the back foot here, as the Beast is 1 game away from moving into Grand Finals winning side. All right. Trying to back up. Okay, we're seeing the ground game from KrisRon come into play yet again. Doesn't have the proper anti-airs for Shingo quite yet. Can't make their way out of this corner. DP Ender rolls out. Into the corner we go. Whoop. Okay. A little bit more even of a neutral game going on here between the two of them. They are really scrapping. Throw break. I love that really well-spaced CD there from KrisRon. They are just controlling this mid-range game super well. We're seeing a little bit more anti-airs come out to play. KrisRon, no string of adaptations. You know, we've seen them in tough situations before and they were able to overcome. Oh my god. Okay. Both players just trying to fight for any slight advantage going into round 2. You can see them scrapping away. Big jump in here from the Beast. Has KrisRon back to the wall yet again. Another throw break. Both players very aware of the situation at hand. Oh, but yeah, that's going to be a big whiff on the jump in. But no pickup. 8 seconds on the clock. It's the EX Commando. That's going to do it with the critical end. However, if you're KrisRon, you got to feel better about that. Like, Shingo has been running amok throughout this winner's finals thus far. It came down to a last hit scenario, and honestly, the game can still be even so long as the Shingo doesn't get carried away. So KrisRon going to be looking to close off the Shingo. Trying to do so here at the moment. Replicas all day long. Oh, this is huge. Yeah, the Beast not going to be afraid to dump the meter here, because really their goal is to get as much done with Shingo as possible. So this Shingo can go down valiantly. Like, although there was a little bit of meter spent that didn't really go anywhere in terms of the drop combo, it was still significant enough to where KrisRon won't have a full life bar. This Iori does come in with just 1 bar, so that may be a little bit of a detriment, because the Beast is very prone to meter dumping. With round start Rekka, good old rock, nothing beats that. They have had so much success with round start Rekka with Iori. The players are just like not ready for it. Oh, no. That was... I feel like that should have been a maximum conversion there from KrisRon, only because, like, since they're at mid and they have 3 bars, the max amount is 4. You know, off the triple light starter, it would have not have been a good, would not have been a bad idea to keep the Beast locked out of the corner with a maximum confirmed. But you know, gotta shake it off. Gotta be able to find that throw. We're back to the mid screen. Son, no, there's no hit confirmed. But speaking of hit confirmed, here comes the Beast, taking down the Geese. Only Rio left in front of their way to try to get into grand finals of the game lab. Make a monthly here from KOFXV. But Rio, ready to go. 5 bars on deck, able to check that round start break at this time. Here comes KrisRon. Oh, they're letting rip, they're letting fly, trying to make anything come down from the sky. But here comes Iori in the corner to go. No bar to work with, but it's all good. This is the Beast name of the game. Even if Iori goes down, I have my Shermie in the back. He's letting everything rip, and just like that, the Beast is going to be able to take it. 3-0 over KrisRon, letting that Iori fly and soar high. Beautiful display there from the Beast. I really like the formation of their team. Like, they just have a completely aggressive and oppressive style with the Shingo and the Iori. Like, they force you to come up with some solutions to the overwhelming onslaught of pressure that they put in front of you. Like, the jump-ins are super on point, extremely, like, suffocating to deal with. They show time and time again that they're not afraid to DP, so they plant that seed in your brain early. They'll whip some DPs in neutral, they'll do some DPs on wake up. Like, it's really hard to deal with. And yeah, if you're able to make the necessary adaptation on that Shingo or Iori, then they bring in the Shermie, usually not having that ton of meter because they dump a ton of meter with Iori, but they just rely on the inherent kit of Shermie, slowing the game down, putting down the fireballs, putting down the traps, and saying good luck in winning the neutral game. Yeah, so good stuff to TheBeast. Moving on to Grand Finals winner side. We have some losers matches to get through. Let's see. I see. Schwa actually got the victory over Bleeding Hearts. Cal versus ChaChaZee. I don't know if that has happened yet. So we're inching into the top 4 territory here. It looks like GrandpaGarou is the one that has a stream match on deck. This has been good. So this is spicy. If ChaChaZee gets the victory over Cal, then for our losers quarters finals set, we're gonna have the run back of the last local that we had grand finals. So 2 players that were previously on top here in Riverside, California, fighting for their life within the losers bracket and try to get to the top 4. The drama. I love it. But yeah, to all 13 of you watching here, twitch.tv/PlusFMGG, we appreciate the support. This is the Game Lab Mega Monthly. We got 6 games that we're running here tonight. KOFXV is here. Uniclear is over on twitch.tv/KrakenAtkins. After these 2 tournaments conclude, we are going to be going over to Guilty Gear Strive and Dragon Ball FighterZ. And to close out tonight, we do have Grand Blue Fantasy Versus and Melty Blood Type Lumina. If you're wondering where we're at, we're in the beautiful Riverside Game Lab in Riverside, California. So this is a barcade of sorts. They have a fully stocked bar and food here, right next to the Riverside Food Lab as well, which is a gastro pub that has a variety of great food options. We're located in the heart of downtown Riverside. Love running fighting game events. If you've heard of Festival of Fights, that was a regional that has been ran twice now. Once in the Riverside Game Lab venue, that was the Festival of Fights 2 that we had in October of last year. So, check us out. PlusFMGG, we run plenty of events down here. We're on Twitter at PlusFMGG. Check out Riverside Game Lab on Twitter. I believe their is at Riv Game Lab. And we have more events coming down the pipeline. This is a Mega Monthly that we're trying to establish, just kind of combining all the local fighting game communities we have within the Riverside, California area, be it Dragon Ball, being Grand Blue, be it Melty, being all the communities, just having them come out once a month for just a huge celebration of fighting games that we have within the Southern California scene, because it's very dense. Southern California is a huge place. You have Los Angeles, San Bernardino, San Diego, like there's a whole bunch of different areas that are kind of able to come out once a month and really show their stuff. So hoping to solidify this event. Of course, it's not perfect this first time around, but there's a first time for everything, and we've definitely had our fair share of refinements time and time again with the tournaments that we've been running here. So expect nothing but greatness as we work our way through and make this event greater and greater every time that we host it. We just appreciate the support. So yeah, I believe what may be happening based on the bracket is that Cal and ChaChaZee are playing their... Yeah, I actually see it. So Cal and ChaChaZee are playing their match right now, and then the winner of that fights GrandpaGarou on stream after that, so... Yeah, me too. It's fine. How y'all feeling? Who's watching right now and plays KOF15? What characters are y'all liking in this patch? Because the thing about this patch, like I said earlier, not a lot of the top tiers are butchered. All of them are still really good. You watch high level players, you still see Kula, you still see Jenet, you still see Rock, you still see Yashiro. See, for me, I had a variety of different characters that I played in Frosty Frostings. I played 7 characters. I played I played Kula, I played Jenet, Elizabeth, Dolores, King, and Shermie. So I played 7 characters of Frosty Faustings, just because I didn't really have enough time with the patch to really solidify a team that I wanted to focus on. But since Frosty Faustings, what I did is that I just really sat down with every character in the game. I did every character's trial of all their kits and tried to figure out what works the best for me. And I really fell in love with Darlie Dagger. I since I've been playing this game for the past year or so, I hadn't really sat down and really dissected every character's kit. And you know, there's just some characters in this game that you don't really see a lot of, and I feel like Team Samsho in the form of Haomaru, Darlie Dagger, and Nakaruru are extremely underrepresented picks. Now, none of the 3 characters, in my opinion, besides maybe Nakaruru, received super significant patch note changes. Like Haomaru got minimal, Darlie got a little, and Nakaruru got some pretty significant stuff, but just trying Darlie Dagger and seeing how that character works was hilarious, bro. Like, that character is, like, she kind of reminds me of Antonov, to where, like, yeah, her kit with her normals are not the best. She's a little bit slow, but she is an absolute, like, freaking beast when it comes to damage. Like, if she gets her hit confirm, especially off, like, a close heavy punch, or even, like, her jab confirms if she's close enough, and she has, like, 2 bars, you're, like, dying. So I actually have, like, a pretty similar playstyle in a sense. I'm a little bit more conservative than TheBeast, but you know how TheBeast has like the Iori mid and they just like let it all rock with the damage on the mid? I do a similar thing. I play my Darlie and Dolores, and like if the opportunity presents itself, I will melt with Darlie and then just, you know, leave it out and neutral with Dolores. So, but that's just me. Who cares about me? Let's go into the bracket. We got GrandpaGarou and ChaChaZee. Again, this is a run back of the grand finals of the last local that we had. They're meeting in lose quarters, so they're trying to fight for the top 4 position. GrandpaGarou on the left, ChaChaZee on the right. Let's get it on and cracking. Oh, did ChaChaZee start with the Shingo? Yeah, they did bring out Shingo. So they're bringing out the Gato, Shingo, Yashiro. It looks like that's what they're trying to feel and test the waters with initially. And if things get too tough, they bring out the Chris that they're super comfortable with. GrandpaGarou, I think, is done with Antonov altogether. So I don't expect to see Antonov come out tonight. They're fully committed to Geese, Iori. All right, ducking under, able to get the 4-piece confirmed. Whoop. Okay, gonna be in the touch roll. Loving it here from ChaChaZee. Okay, spins a bar, gonna be able to find the full confirm for quite a bit of damage. Baits out the parry by going for the command throw instead. I love that. Good situational awareness, go for that option for ChaChaZee. Very able to recognize what he's able to do defensively when it comes to parry my game. Good roll, yeah, getting out of there. Whether it was gonna be Rakuken or that little chop, they're gonna be able to get out and dodge successfully. I think that ChaChaZee is very familiar with how Geese works. They're gonna be able to make work of GrandpaGarou's Geese pretty easily. So, I mean, Gato coming in here with a bar and a half, nearly full life. The Blue Mary has a ton of ground to work up with here for GrandpaGarou. Fishing for these air-to-airs. Pushing into the corner. There's a good amount of pressure to have going thus far. You need to keep your Gato locked down. Able to find a hit, but not a full hit from off spinning the bar. That's really unfortunate. Gonna be able to roll out ChaChaZee. That was such a good hit from up the cut medium punch. I love it. Not the full combo confirmation, but a significant amount of damage done thus far. You need to maybe get a little bit more done so that GrandpaGarou doesn't come back to a full life bar. And this is the exact confirm needed. At this point, Gato has... They did their job. They took down the point character. They brought down the mid character quite a bit. They can go down valiantly, but ChaChaZee is going to extend this lead for all that it's worth. You can see GrandpaGarou desperately trying to put this Gato out of their misery. But ChaChaZee will not go out without a fight. If we take out 2 characters, the life is just going to extend even more. GrandpaGarou desperately trying to take it out. JCD on the counter hit. Air to air. Oh my god, this is tense. Oh, you know, on GrandpaGarou's end, that is such a tough position to be in. When you like have your mid character and you're just desperately trying to take down the point, and it's like on that next hit kill scenario, it's just like, damned if I do, damned if I don't. Because like if you don't take down the point character, you're down to your anchor, and then you have to basically reverse OCD. But if you do take down the point character off of a struggle, it's like, damn, I finally took down the point, but now like my mid is about to die, and I gotta make this comeback happen still. Iori definitely has a strong weight upon their shoulders, but Iori's able to carry. We've seen Iori do a ton of stuff within his tournament thus far. Oh my god. Got a punch, but was not ready. Able to catch the roll back. That is a good takedown of the point character for GrandpaGarou, in my opinion. Able to just, you know, rely on their neutral, not have to spend any meter, and fight the Shingo mid with the full 5 bars locked and loaded. It's still very doable for GrandpaGarou. Hello, what an opener. Punish. Yeah, give me that, give me that, give me that. Oh, I would have spent more, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, JCD out the earner. Okay, beautiful. All right, GrandpaGarou. I mean, although they didn't spin the meter on the initial hit from this they got, the more conservative they're able to take down the Shingo, the better. Because like they're going to be going into the fight against Yashiro with the massive. This is great. This is such a good response here from GrandpaGarou. They did not have to spend a ton of resources in order to get into the Anchor versus Anchor fight, so they're ironically going to be going into this Anchor versus Anchor fight with more meter than ChaChaZee. This is anyone's game. GrandpaGarou has to be happy about this, but the job is not done yet. Okay, blow back. See ChaChaZee wake it up a little bit. Wake it up in here, wake it up in here. Back into the mid game, there we go. Of the mid screen. Cross under, just walks forward slowly and gets the throw. Able to catch the roll, but did not react properly. I think off that jab confirm into a max load that could have been a very fine cherry on top. Not just been max load this time around because Iori doesn't need to. EX Rekkas, no finisher. Oh my god, GrandpaGarou, we gotta finish the combos. Oh my god. Don't give Yashiro a chance. The SNK didn't give Yashiro a chance. You shouldn't either. Trust. Believe that. There it is. Low confirmed. GrandpaGarou is going to be able to take the game one with the phenomenal reverse OTV on the Iori Yagami. Wonderfully played. Like, there were definitely some dropped combos here and there, but the thing is, because GrandpaGarou was able to recover, they were able to go super meter positive into the Anchor versus Anchor match. Yeah, ChaChaZee, did they go to Fighter Select? Are they going to bring out the Kris, or are they going to believe in the Shingo? Because, I mean, Shingo wasn't necessarily the problem. In fact, Shingo put GrandpaGarou in a lot of trouble. Like, that's what extended the lead so much to force the reverse OTV situation. They just weren't able to put the cherry on top of that cake they had built of success. So, see if GrandpaGarou is going to be able to maintain this momentum, or if ChaChaZee will be able to reclaim what they previously gained with that Shingo. Low time's got hands today, boy. Take a sip of water. All right, here we go.
Round one. Ready? Go!
Right. Beautiful piece confirmed into the corner. Oh my gosh. Oh, the bicycle kick and the whip. So this is going to be a massive opportunity for GrandpaGarou to turn the tide. This is pretty one-sided in ChaChaZee's favor. GrandpaGarou kind of capitalized on the competition for all that's worth. Unfortunately, won't be worth for too much more. ChaChaZee able to put the lid on it when it comes to this round, taking the Geese down.
Round two. Ready? Go!
So excuse me, it wasn't the Shingo point that brought up the work. It was actually the Gato point for ChaChaZee that was doing so much work here against GrandpaGarou. Seems like it's just a repeat of what we saw within the previous games. Gato is showing no signs of letting up as ChaChaZee pushes to the corner. Oh, that was good. Yeah, so her command throw, the way that it works, she strike invul in the beginning frames, and then she comes out with a counterattack and slams down. It's really hard to deal with if you're not familiar with the character or the mechanics of this game. Because you'll just be like swinging into her and you're just like, huh? What do you mean? There it goes. All right, cool.
This battle should bring the hype.
So GrandpaGarou not having to put themselves in a situation where they need a reverse OCV or anything to make it happen. It's going to be a good old-fashioned mid versus mid battle.
Ready? Go!
Yeah. Interestingly enough, remember, this is Luna's quarterfinals, so the last time we saw ChaChaZee in trouble, they pulled out the Kris. This time they believe in the Shingo in order to make it happen. Oh, no follow-up. He lands across it, but you're a bit too high. Throw for your troubles. Okay, so we're going to weigh in this neutral. That should be big here for ChaChaZee. Sweep knockdown. Loving the pressure that's piling on. Backs off a lot, but able to... Oh, I love that. They did a little orbital maneuver to get straight over the full screen slide. And this time blocks it. That's punishable. No, we weren't ready, but it's okay.
This is match point.
All right. Blue Mary going down. ChaChaZee.
Round four. Ready? Go!
Out the catches the roll. Son, yeah, let's it rip. That's looking like TheBeast right there. That's the beast Iori GP. Oh no, I don't let them hit it, but okay. Meter positive. You didn't go for the EX extend. Oh no. GrandpaGarou, I think they're stuck in between, not wanting to be too committal on their gear, and then in the process, cutting themselves out for more work than they need. Because there's like a couple of routings that they could have done in order to take care of that Shingo sooner. Like on the knockdown, they could have done the EX throw, but it's fine. The anchor versus anchor match, pretty even on resources. A little bit of life lead here for ChaChaZee, but nothing but a few sweeps and pokes here and there. Ooh. Oh, that was such a good confirm! Oh, I got ChaChaZee, you're insane. Give me that, give me that, give me that. Oh no, they didn't really go into any supers or anything. It's still a good amount of damage, but they really could have made that hurt. Like if they were able to find an opportunity to go into super sooner, they could have come into the climax. That could have been curtains. The clear performance was so beautiful. Hey yo, we swinging. Oh, they're trying to swing some more. Nobody to be found. Okay. Oh my, that's hurt. That's pretty good. DP, yo, you can go to if you want. Ah, okay. Advance cancel after this. No, there was no advance cancel. I thought they were going to combo in the climax, to be honest with you. They have to 3 bars. It's really hard in the moment. Wow, the footies! GrandpaGarou baiting out the whiff. He able to get the punish. We're tied up 1-1. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. That's GrandpaGarou's 2-0 victory. Yeah, one of the tough things about KOF is, like, you have so many routes available for however much meter that you want to spend, but like from the moment that you land a hit, or even as you're playing the neutral game, you need to have a very clear ideology of what you want to route into and what the post-combo situation is going to be. Because like there were a couple of situations where GrandpaGarou got the hit with Iori, and they were in the middle of the combo, trying to figure out what they were going to do, which is like the improper way to go about it. Like once you land a hit, it has to be with purpose. You need to have a clear ideology of what you're going to do right then and there. So despite that, solid neutral control over leaving their opponent alive and still being able to seal the deal. Impressive stuff as they're going to be able to move along into the top 4 and challenge Schwa. Schwa and GrandpaGarou were on opposite ends of the bracket, so this is their initial time meeting tonight. I don't know if they've met in previous brackets, but I'll be interested to see how this turns out. So yeah, I believe that Dragon Ball FighterZ is getting started. Now the question is Dragon Ball FighterZ getting started on my stream? Let me see what's going on here real quick. Oh yeah, it is. Let me go ahead and change the stream title over there. Word. So yeah, I mean, over here at twitch.tv/plusfmgg, you're getting the full display of what the Southern California KOF community is made of. If you want to know what the SoCal DBFZ community is made of, check out twitch.tv/KrakenAtkins. I'm going to tell you right now, there's like world-class competition that is out here for Dragon Ball FighterZ, because it seems like Southern California is a pretty condensed area for top-level DBFZ players. So I know that Garlic Bread is signed up. I love watching Garlic Bread. Their freaking Super Baby is sick. And Zane is here. Alekovic is here. You know, Zane, top class player when it comes to the West Coast. Alekovic, I think they just are coming off a top 8 at Frosty Faustings. So, yeah, if you like Dragon Ball FighterZ, I mean, I would love to have you here watching some more KOF to see how this tournament unfolds. But if you want to watch Dragon Ball FighterZ top level competition, I do not blame you for checking out twitch.tv/KrakenAtkins, because there's going to be some banger sets going on over there. Those are just like some of the top level competition. There's also some like unknown hidden OD killers that we have over here, like Daniel, or the Star GG name is like Dan Joel. It's like DANJOL. They were in grand finals of the Kame House that we hosted here with Jake Ryan just about a month ago, and really making the name for themselves there. There's other players that are here, Solomon, and a couple of others that I remember seeing in the bracket. There's some heavy hitters, so that's getting started. Since that is over there, then I imagine that over here, after KO15 concludes, we'll be heading on over to Guilty Gear Strive, which also has its fair share of very high-level competition. Trevor Sue is in the mix, Latino, Meeks, not Chewy, Schwa, you know, one of our leading Jackal players over here, just name a few, so.
Select order. Select stage. Get
Okay,
ready
yeah, you're good.
for a battle of titans.
So I need to go into my shell.
Oh. All right. GrandpaGarou versus a Schwa underway. So yeah, I gotta imagine that a Schwa is gonna still be rocking that on-hill double Shermie. That is the case, yeah, and GrandpaGarou is gonna be going with Geese, Blueberry, Iori. They are underway, loser semifinals. Try to fight for that loser's final spot. Okay. Yeah, I like it the way that GrandpaGarou is kind of set the pace here. As we know, Schwa really jump heavy with the on-hill, as you need to be. You know, extremely rush shot centric. Needs to get in and kind of get her game plan going. Oh my god, triple hop. Nothing being made. No big punish there for Schwa as GrandpaGarou is trying to reset back into the mid-screen, utilizing those G-strings in order to do so. Knockdown into the Repukin and playing that keep-away game that I think that GrandpaGarou should. You know, rely on the Repukin to keep this on-hill out. But holy crap, here she comes. Beautiful. Beat her to take confirm. She's so, like, I feel like her damage potential is so crazy. She's able to get proper hits. EX confirmation, that should be it. There it is. GrandpaGarou does a little bit of head nod while confirming the latter half of that combo. Beautiful stuff as they take the round one.
Now or never.
Forcing Schwa's O Shermie into play. JCD. Okay. Now, one thing we haven't really seen is Schwa, or not Schwa, O Shermie's potential to really cash out on meter. She has some pretty damaging EX confirms if you're getting the proper combos, especially if you're able to confirm off of the fork light punch, that command unique attack. She gets like some EX confirms that do quite a bit of damage. Right now, just kind of scrapping away, which is honestly better for GrandpaGarou than it is for Schwa. Schwa needs to take down this Geese as soon as possible. Finds the anti-air. I like the ideology there from Schwa to try to seal the deal with the unique attack overhead, but GrandpaGarou had an eye for it. That overhead is pretty slow, so they hit buttons on wake up and was able to take down that Osher before it got 2K'd away.
Round 3. Ready.
That's good, that's good. So yeah, this Shermie, 5 bars. Turn into the corner. Repukin. Yeah, and Schwa just has not really been able to make sense of this Geese thus far. Okay, I like utilizing projectile involve. That's one like kind of main strategy that you want to utilize against Geese is to keep the matchup fairly close. So like if they do a grounded Repukin, you're in a range where you can hop over and get a punish. And if they do an air Repukin, you can at least challenge with running under, having them whiff and getting a punish. So, all right. Son, oh my god, Shermie's freaking crouch heavy is so good. Oh my god, they had a false confirm off the stand light max mode. It ended up being an air-to-air hit. Okay, this should be massive. No, GrandpaGarou wasn't able to find the hit from there. Maybe not able to get the game as a result of it, but still having great presence of mind with the Blue Mary. No, that time they did get the ground to hit off the far LK, but did not maximum confirm. And that's going to be enough to seal it. GrandpaGarou going to be able to take game 1.
What a great fight! Mad respect to the winner!
All right, so we're heading back into a Schwa, not going for any character swaps. A little bit of a significant amount of adaptation is going to be needed, right? That Geese has been a real thorn in their side. I had a feeling that it might be. Geese, just overall with the screen control, Repukin, really kind of making it hard for On-Hill to get her rushdown gameplay started, so. But Schwa is capable. Like, I've been really impressed with how they're able to manage with On-Hill, who is a pretty, like, tough character to play, all things considered. Oh, I'm good. Yeah, I ate before I got here. What's good? I know. They're too strong. All right, here we go. Head back into round 2. All right. Okay. GrandpaGarou swinging away with the Geese strings, trying to, you know, not let this on-hill play, which is the way to do it, especially if you have a character as capable as Geese in the neutral game. But here comes Schwa. Oh, this is good. You're really getting the Hanyo gameplay started. Unfortunately, not the proper hit confirms needed. Okay, flying high, bowling. Geese, into the corner we go. Schwa, he's low, confirmed, but not really digging into anything. You know, on-hills like confirms. This is what got changed in the patch. Oh my god, she's just swinging. Holy crap. How do you deal with this wild girl just swinging in the mid-range, okay? What a throw break. Schwa staying alive here. Really making GrandpaGarou work for the kill. That deep cross-up, it hit a little bit too high, so they weren't able to find the hit confirm that they need. It's like a gift and a curse when you have those deep-hitting cross-ups with characters in this game. It's like, you know, if you hit them a little bit too high, you actually come down in a little bit of a guessing game, because if your opponent is close enough and they react with a throw, it's not like a guaranteed situation where you like are committed to throw break. Oh, Shermie coming in here. Plenty of meter to work with. I'm imagining that Schwa would take down the Geese as soon as possible. Gets the jump in, but they committed to JCD, so they didn't really get too much of a punish. But if there's anyone that's going to be able to match the mid-range and like projectile game of Geese, it is Shermie. Roll for throw. Oh boy. Yeah, Schwa needs to take down this Geese. Double Reppuken. Nothing. Jeez, Schwa, this is like anything will do it, but like GrandpaGarou, beautiful navigation. I love the air Reppuken to get over the grounded fireball that Schwa put on the screen. No! Okay, worked out. Yeah, so like I like the ideology of Schwa over to JCD because like it's a great Shermie normal. The only issue is like air to air, it's ideal, but like air to ground, you want to go for something else so you can get a combo. Here comes Blue Mary. Jeez, they both have a ton of meter. RIP to whoever gets the first Black Mask hit confirm. Oh my god, it may be GrandpaGarou. No, big confirm off that. That is punishable. Okay, yeah, here comes Shermie. Oh my god. We're going to be spinning the meter. She freaking hurts, bro. He could have gotten a nice Oki setup there because their cross-up is crazy. All right. Schwa. Yeah, that's one thing that Schwa does need to be mindful of. Although Shermie has phenomenal projectiles, Blue Mary does have quite a bit of projectile info options to slide through the neutral game. So even on life, Schwa back up against the wall, the air-to-air. Oh my god, that was sneaky, but it did not quite work out. Schwa's defense is on point, really making GrandpaGarou work for it. JCD yet again. Oh, what a punish! I didn't even know that was punishable. Great on GrandpaGarou to have the situational awareness. And here we go. The anchor Shermie. Rounds the command throw? You're insane. She's swinging away, able to find the cross-up. Here comes GrandpaGarou. Does have the hit confirm this time around. You are about to melt, my man. Oh my gosh! What a reversal! So you don't get a confirm off this because it's the EX version? Okay, yeah, spins it. It already get the knockdown. Schwa. Counter hit, and there it is. That they tried that last time off the air-to-air, going for the unique attack overhead. It's a little bit slow on startup, but this time GrandpaGarou did not challenge, so able to find success for it. Going to be an anchor versus anchor battle. GrandpaGarou's Iori insanely healthy, and like Iori's type of character, they don't really need 5 bars. They can do everything with 4 bars. They get that hit confirm. You're gonna see exactly what I'm talking about right now. GrandpaGarou has this. No, that was supposed to be DP. They're gonna go DP into the freaking advance cancel, but they missed it. Taco? That should be it. Yeah, GrandpaGarou getting the 2-0 victory over Schwa. They are headed into the losers finals.
What a stellar fight! These two know how to rumble.
Yeah, so beautiful stuff there from GrandpaGarou. This time we're really able to get the full display of everything that their characters are able to do, right? Like the Geese really slowing down the game with the Reppukens and making it hard for on-hill to get in. Blue Mary just being a little bit of a nuisance for Shermie. Oh, you're good, you're good. Where's that? Yeah, where's that? KrisRon? Yeah. Yeah, so this will be GrandpaGarou versus KrisRon for our losers finals. One thing that I do think is significant here, GrandpaGarou is showing that they have a little bit of ideology of how to approach Shermie. Most comfortably with Blue Mary. Like, GrandpaGarou is not afraid to throw out those EXs with Blue Mary to projectile invul under options just in general, but it's really, really good against Shermie because she has such a fireball-centric kit, so it really makes her scared to kind of play her game. She has to be very cautious. Now, the thing is, KrisRon has not had to rely on the Shermie too much, just because their other characters have been doing a lot of the heavy lifting. So I'm interested to see how this matchup goes. They were on opposite ends of the bracket, so they haven't met up yet. And I don't think KrisRon was at our last local, so it's going to be kind of an initial meetup for the two for the losers finals first to three to figure out who's going to be able to challenge TheBeast. Yeah, one of the last things I would have expected from the latest patch is that our top three would have 2 Ioris and 2 Shermies. Well, like maybe Iori, like Iori's kind of popping right now, but like Shermie is so rare, and like 2 of them kind of popping up within our top 4 or something. All right, KrisRon getting prepared. We are here for the losers finals. Yeah. Also impressed with GrandpaGarou's work, right? Like, just recently bringing the Geese to the table as opposed to Antonov. You know, I was talking to them. They were saying, like, yeah, in terms of what like Antonov got in this patch, they're just not really believing in it. Whereas like Geese is definitely eating good. So I think that's a pretty good character swap to make, just for a little bit more solid of an all-around trio. Yo, Chizuru? Yo, if you pick Chizuru, you're gonna be my favorite player in here. What you highlighting Chizuru for? Okay, never mind. It was a bait. It was a bait. All right, both of them kind of dance around the character select, but it looks like GrandpaGarou has landed on their main team, KrisRon. That's right, they also have Geese at their disposal, so they're going to be going for the Terry Geese Rio. In fact, I got confused. It's TheBeast that has Shermie, not KrisRon. My apologies.
Select order.
All right, so see how this works out. Like, I feel like these two players have a pretty similar playstyle. Like, they're both really centered on the ground game. You know, kind of controlling the skies, making it really hard for their opponent to get in. And then once you freeze up, then they take their chance for offense, which is like pretty fundamental, like kind of common way to go about KOF matches. So seeing them go up against each other, I'll be interested to see how this goes, especially since they both have the Geese at disposal. So losers of finals. GrandpaGarou kind of fighting for the title. You know, they've had a pretty dominant run here thus far. But some new people coming to the mix in the form of KrisRon and TheBeast. New challenges here for KO15 in Southern California. All right, here we go.
Ready, go!
Red Pukin. Ooh, okay, that's a massive toe already. Usually KrisRon is very on point with the anti-airs. The first sign of that Geese special, the Takes to the Sky, they didn't have a response. They're going to have to be like rising tackle, probably, if they want to deal with that properly. Yo, GrandpaGarou, this is a really solid life lead to have initially. This is not a position that I see KrisRon in commonly, where the point carry is really like not able to defend properly. Double Reppuken, yeah, it's 2. 2 Reppuken's gonna eat through those fireballs on the ground. GrandpaGarou has full control. really just a hit away from being able to take this. Need to be careful about the air Repukins. Such big recovery on the ground. In fact, oh god, not like this. KrisRon off that single hit confirm. They're like both a hit away from dying. Double Repukin, full jump over, but there it is. Jump over to JCD. GrandpaGarou, good situational awareness. Not letting the match get too far off the tracks as they take game 1. But now we have the Geese mirror. KrisRon probably just a hit confirm away from being able to take this. Rock start sweep here from GrandpaGarou. Oh, I don't like that air Repukin. You need to be really careful with those. There's so much recovery landing. That should be it. There we go. KrisRon able to respond. So they'll be even on life. GrandpaGarou will have a resource advantage as the Blue Mary gets to come in with 3 bars. Significant matchup for it to do so too. Blue Mary, of course, has the projectile invul, with Geese being such a projectile-centric character. Oh yeah, there it is. The slide is already coming into play. But the thing is, GrandpaGarou using the slide, but KrisRon is nowhere to be found. You don't want to whiff that, and you don't want to have that special block. You want to make contact. So. Oh, catches the roll, but nobody can confirm. No, GrandpaGarou. Yeah, that's rough. When you get the roll punish like that, especially on a zoner, you really want to make it count. All right. Yikes, yeah, KrisRon kind of getting away with murder when it comes to these rolls. If it ain't broke, they'll fix it. And I like that ideology as they're going to be able to take down the Blue Mary with ease. And that was kind of like, in terms of a matchup perspective, kind of the problem character. Now that she's out of the way, just has to worry about this Iori, but that's a little bit of a misleading statement. Iori in this patch, man. We've already seen what he's capable of. He's so freaking good now. Okay, blocks the full Rekka. No cross up, okay. Mass opportunity for GrandpaGarou. Yo, please. No, we need more. There we go. Low hit. You gotta be meter positive. Yo, spin the bar, my guy. Oh no. KrisRon has an opportunity to extend the life lead even more with this Geese. GrandpaGarou a little bit too conservative with the bar, in my opinion. Finish it, the Rekka. You're insane. Hey, yo, catches them out the air. So, like, this is something that I see time and time again where GrandpaGarou moving Iori to the anchor spot is like they are either hesitating or are intentionally being super conservative with the meter so that when it's the anchor versus the anchor match, they just freaking explode. There's been a couple of drop combos where they are trying to get it done. I mean, I understand. They're just switching Iori to the anchor position, so this is their first time kind of having to do these combos with the tournament set. No, wait. Are you dead? Yeah, they should be able to go into regular super. No, they didn't do the proper route so they can go to the climax. So they do get an advanced cancel, but they shouldn't kill. GrandpaGarou has a chance. Literally, any hit confirmed to kill her for Iori if GrandpaGarou has the routes. The ground game. You need to be so careful if you're KrisRon. In there it is. Catches the rollback.
All eyes are on the winner of that fierce fight.
All right, so KrisRon able to take game 1.
I don't play this game versus Solomon. I don't play this game versus Solomon. That's clearly tight. I don't play this game. I don't play this game.
It's KrisRon got it. Word. Oh no, you're good. You're good.
Actually, outlay, layout, and we haven't done it.
Round 1, ready, go!
Round start CD, the hop nature of Terry CD going over that Repukin. Interesting statement made from KrisRon on the opening exchange. Die. Oh, okay. Alright, so it seems like GrandpaGarou is getting a little bit more accustomed to the roll. That was a little bit of a beefier punish that time. Son, okay, yeah, yet another overhead. GrandpaGarou. Yeah, I mean, they've shown to have a pretty good control on the point versus point matchup here. Last time things got a little bit carried away with a couple of mistakes, but this time had a way more solid showing. Going to be able to take down the Terry with ease. So into this Geese mirror we go yet again. Yeah, and the name of the game here for GrandpaGarou is just like try to come out on maybe 2 or 3 neutral exchanges, just enough to where KrisRon is really going to be forced to try to close out Geese as soon as possible. What a whip punish. GrandpaGarou. This Geese is really looking solid right now. GrandpaGarou gives you a little bit of anxiety with the way that they fish the airborne Repukin, but it ends up working out anytime they go for it. Oh my god, that's big! Yo, make this hurt, make this hurt, make this hurt. Yeah, I love it. Spin that cash, spin that cash. The life lead is really in GrandpaGarou's favor now. KrisRon needing to make something happen right here, right now. The overhead, stand up. No, okay, couldn't get a hit from off that. KrisRon playing from that position that I hate so much, where you're like down with your mid, trying to just take down that character's point. You don't want to have your reversal CV. It's for the honor, it's for the glory, and they're going to be able to do that. At least have some type of mid versus mid matchup. GrandpaGarou, here's the thing. They have the life lead, not a ton of resources. You know, and they tend to be pretty resource heavy on the Blue Mary. When it comes to confirm to the neutral game, they really let those EX spiral arrows like rock, so. Yep, speaking of the devil, there it is. GrandpaGarou able to take down the Geese. Gonna be able to get some life back, and it's all on KrisRon's Rio anchor. Now, one thing I will not doubt is KrisRon's ability to dump meter, dude. They definitely have the Rio combos necessary within this version of the game to make things hurt. Slide through! Okay. Air reset. Oh, I think they were going for a funky little mix up there. Might have been a little bit mistimed. Left himself susceptible to throw. All right, how much? KrisRon not gonna spend a ton here, but probably on the next takeoff firm, they're gonna let it dump. Like, there's no reason not to. Air to air. Here comes GrandpaGarou on the chase. I love that tenacity. Just keeping the matchup close is where Blue Mary needs to be. Finds the knockdown. Next hit can do it potentially here. Gets the command throw. That was such a big call. Not enough to do it though. KrisRon fighting for the life. One hit away from going down, and there it is. The sweep does it. GrandpaGarou going up 1-1.
This is just the start of a new worldwide legend.
So this is big. This is a little bit more of what I expected on this matchup, to be the Blue Mary being a little bit more of a pain in KrisRon's side, because they have such a fireball-centric, grounded game plan in their approach. Blue Mary is kind of like the counterplay to that, right? Coming from me, like I play some pretty fireball-centric characters, and I don't like fighting Blue Mary because, like, because she has that EX move in order to get in, and the way that she plays her game, it can be a little bit tough to contend with. So KrisRon kind of deep in thought as I look at them right now, trying to figure out what do I do about Blue Mary? With, like, you know, I have these fireball-centric characters. She has anti-fireball options. What is the plan? Losers finals, both of these players trying to fight for a chance to go up against TheBeast, sitting in winner's side of grand finals. Here we go.
Ready? Go!
Burn knuckle. Baits out the pyramid, no punish. Oh yeah, you gotta make that one hurt. Here comes GrandpaGarou. Okay. There we go. Okay, KrisRon having a counterplay for that dive special the Geese has this time around. Showing roll, which is like, you know, it's not a punish, but it's a like screen positioning like win, because they already got in the corner previously. We're setting to mid screen that time around. But KrisRon needs a little bit more adaptations to make in this matchup, in my opinion. It's been time and time again GrandpaGarou who comes out on top of the point versus point war. If KrisRon's able to get a dub here, that's a big statement to make. The guard cancel roll showed a little bit of adaptation. Jump over, they have a bar to spin. Yeah, kill him. That's what I like to see. Beautiful. Yeah. And although it's expensive, I feel like KrisRon needed that just to show that they're capable of taking down GrandpaGarou's point Geese and force this matchup into the equation. Okay. And I mean, KrisRon, their neutral game, they are able to make this happen without any meter, but GrandpaGarou does get the singular hit confirm that they need to take down the Terry, force the Geese into play. All right, now this is the test for KrisRon. This Blue Mary really was the MVP of the previous round, really kind of running amok and taking down the Geese. So if KrisRon has necessary adaptations, they're going to need to come out right now. Okay. Oh, yeah, on the whiff, you really want to punish there. I like that they're just trying to get far and far away from Blue Mary. Oh my god, what a call there from GrandpaGarou. Gets the knockdown. Yo, you're in the corner, you gotta be so careful. Oh, GrandpaGarou, miscalculation on the hop there. Back up against the wall, no roll cancel, they're just gonna hold the pressure. Okay, KrisRon being very elusive. Yeah, I like that they're not staying on the ground. They don't want to go for fireballs. They don't want to leave themselves susceptible to the spiral arrows, and so it's making it really hard for GrandpaGarou to contest. Oh, but there it is. The moment that they stay on the ground, that's when the EX Power Low came into play. Look at the result. With punish? I love it. KrisRon played that perfectly. Just like not being so predictable of when they were going to stay on the ground, constantly going to the sky so it was harder for GrandpaGarou to chase down. Here we go. Wake up throw. Okay. Trade on the sweep. Oh man, yeah, he's been holding these Geese Rekkas a bit too much. You don't have to respect them. You know, there's some gaps there where you could even challenge or even guard cancel roll that they haven't been showing quite yet within their defensive structure. Oh my god! You're a victim! Man. Oh, this is losers finals. First to 3. Yeah. Yeah, 3 out of 5. Oh, D3. D3W. I thought so. Yeah, there we go. Oh, wait, if Strive already started, you don't want to remove. Oh yeah, he's right there. He's right there. Oh, someone got it. All right, here we go.
Ready?
The GrandpaGarou, 1 game away from moving into the grand final position. 2-1. Yeah, and I just realized GrandpaGarou took out with an OCV, so a very convincing victory that they got in that previous game. Double Ribhuken! Alright. Oh my god, look at the freaking stand heavy kicks that KrisRon is throwing out there. Guard cancel roll, but there was no special cancel to be found there from GrandpaGarou. Double Ribhuken. That should be it. There we go, KrisRon. Able to take down that Geese that was previously a Thorn. Looking good, looking good. Alright, a little bit meter hungry at the moment is KrisRon's Terry, but so long as they're able to slow this down. Yeah, I mean, what I would do is, you know, just implement the previous playstyle that we saw.
This battle should bring the hype. Now or never. Ready? Go!
Alright, here we go. Sweep Ender. Still haven't had the like proper defense reaction to that Rekka. Gets the knockdown, gets a safe jump. You gotta punish. No, he wanted more than that for sure. Alright, there's more position for KrisRon to be in. No, not much meter spent, but gets the command throw. Should be able to chip out here, and there it is. GrandpaGarou's Blue Mary doing so much work. KrisRon down to their anchor Rio to try to make this happen. Alright. KrisRon threatening with the wake up roll. Crossed up but a little bit too high up. Wasn't able to get a full combo confirm. The life lead just extending more and more in GrandpaGarou's favor. Into the corner that we go. Low confirm, no max mode. But just swinging with all that they have. So long as KrisRon is under pressure, this is GrandpaGarou favored. The low light confirm. Oh my god, yeah. Please. Super, super, super. No. Okay, I mean, this is the worst thing in the world. No. They really wanted a massive confirm even though the max mode was gone. It's a little bit mistimed. Oh no. Wake up DP. Did not confirm the super. KrisRon is just trying to put the pieces together. Nothing is coming. The anti-air. Oh, that's big. That's big. That's big. Okay. KrisRon could have closed it out earlier against that Blue Mary. They had to like sacrifice so much life and meter in order to get to this point, but it's still doable. Oh my god. I mean, it's doable, but like, look at Iori, bro. Iori has everything they could possibly want. That's it. That should be it. Boom. There it is. GrandpaGarou. Gonna be able to tie it up.
Keep an eye on this matchup.
Yeah, it's 2-2. Yeah, the long game. Actually, one of the biggest problems is like PS4 load time is trash. Yeah, like, oh man. I haven't seen it ran on PS5 before. It just naturally tends to lag. The other issue is definitely the way the losers was ran. There's too many losers matches on stream, but it is what it is. Yeah, basically, that's like the biggest issue.
B-Money and ScarletRenegade. B-Money and ScarletRenegade for Dragon Ball FighterZ.
All right.
Ready?
KrisRon, GrandpaGarou, here we go. Burn Knuckle. No challenger from GrandpaGarou, but gonna be able to find the overhead confirmation. Checks the roll, no confirm. Oh my god. Bro, the scrap. Both of them have a fireball-centric game plan, but you would never know it with the amount of strikes that are being thrown right now. Okay, both of them trying to slow each other down, not playing so scramble heavy. GrandpaGarou sitting on the life lead at the moment. It's up to KrisRon trying to turn the tables here. That's a big bait. You gotta make that hurt. No meter spin, interesting. Out the Earth, doesn't challenge off the JCD. Just controlling the ground, forcing GrandpaGarou to approach. I like it. Holding the ground. EX Power Wave does get rolled. Here comes GrandpaGarou. Any jumping. You gotta be so careful for KrisRon. There it is. GrandpaGarou recognizing the situation of just trying to find the momentum when KrisRon is gonna throw a fireball, and KrisRon recognizing that GrandpaGarou is frozen. Run up buttons. I love it. Man, that jump CD has been really freaking beefy. This is like a wall. It's really hard to get in on. All right. Here it is. Oh, went for Wake Up Shatter Strike. I guess that doesn't have frame 1 armor properties. Interesting. All right. This matchup has had a tail thus far within this set. Blue Mary versus Geese. Blue Mary being a little bit of a nuisance for KrisRon to deal with. Okay, goes for a throw punish in between the string. Pushing to the corner. Does not back look cancel. Regardless of super cancel. It's been a some bar some way. Oh, that's so good. Okay, they are definitely wearing the Blue Mary matchup. I like that. Empty jump throw to bait out the command throw reversal. Yo, that was tricky, bruh. No way he did not want that. Oh my god. KrisRon. No, they're gonna check on the roll. I can tell that they wanna, the raw max mode activation, they wanna get some type of utilization of it. Didn't get much, but at least they took down the Blue Mary, but this is rough. They're going into this final round with not much meter to play with. What they're gonna wanna do is, like, even if they cannot beat the Iori, they want to at least stabilize as much as possible so that the Rio has a meter to play with. Oh my god, that might not be the case. GrandpaGarou starting out big, low starter. I love the challenge button there for KrisRon. God. There we go. Yeah, this is what KrisRon needs. Just keep this Iori out so they can build enough barge where the Rio is a threat. Or they can just win it with... Oh my god, that's big. You gotta punish, bro. There we go. Build enough bar. You can spend it. Okay. Wake up roll. Okay, GrandpaGarou is from the pressure. Iori can still do this. That's what's hilarious. They can do it like meter positive, too. Oh, I love the ideology. They're trying to go for anti-air, but KrisRon went for the cross-up. And KrisRon will be able to get the 3-2 victory over GrandpaGarou. GrandpaGarou, the previous champion here at the local that we had at Riverside Game Lab. KrisRon able to dethrone them. And we have a fully unique grand finals from what we've seen here thus far between TheBeast and KrisRon. Yeah, good stuff to GrandpaGarou. I mean, they made some significant adjustments on their team. Like, rather than Iori point, they're trying out Iori Anchor. They have a new character in the form of Geese, and they were still able to do extremely well. But we'll be falling to the 3rd place position this time. All right, so we are getting the run back between TheBeast and KrisRon. TheBeast, if I recall correctly, they play what? Wild Dragon Ball name is called right now. But anyways, TheBeast, I believe they play a Shingo, Iori, and Shermie, and their playstyle is like they go super aggressive, super crazy with the Shingo and Iori, and if you get to the Shermie, that's when they slow the game down. A little bit overwhelming for KrisRon to deal with initially, so see if they have some ideology going into it this time around. But yeah, I hope you're all enjoying yourself. This is Game Lab Mega Monthly. We're at twitch.tv/PlusStreamGG. This is going to be the conclusion of KOFXV. Over on twitch.tv/KrakenAtkins, they got some Dragon Ball FighterZ action going on over there, as I said earlier. Top tier West Coast action. Zane is in the building, Garlic Bread as well. Alekovich is over there, Solomon. So just really great condensed scene that we have for Dragon Ball FighterZ with extremely high level competition. If that's more your speed, don't miss out. That's at twitch.tv/KrakenAtkins. Over here, KO15 is wrapping up. We're going to be going to Guilty Gear Strive next. A good amount of killers over there for there as well. So we have Trevor Sue, Meeks, Pocket, Aquino. Dadpool is in the building as well. Okay. They signed up for Guilty Gear Strive and Dragon Ball. Dadpool is one of the OGs for Dragon Ball, one of the earlier adopters of Gotenks. So it's cool to see them coming out playing that game. Rama in the building for Dragon Ball FighterZ and Guilty Gear Strive. But dude, I haven't seen them around here in a while. They play Dragon Ball? What the hell? I did not know that. Bulkman, yeah. Not Chewy is the one. Nagaryuki. Did we have a lot of Nagaryuki players here all of a sudden? Like between Meeks and Pocket and Not Chewy, all of them super strong. Yeah, there's Pocket, Speak of the Devil. Schwa with the Jacko in the building. But yeah, here we go. We also got TheBeast and KrisRon in the building. This is your KO15 Grand Finals here for Game Lab Mega Monthly. Wait, what the hell? TheBeast changed their entire team. They're using the full Orochi team. What the hell? Chris, Shermie, and Yashiro. So yeah, in terms of the differences between these characters and the neutral version, so we saw Shermie, instead of a grappler, she's more of a zoner archetype. Yashiro, instead of a brawler, ends up being more of a grappler. And then Chris, they still are kind of rushed out, but they have a little bit more mid-range control with the lightning normals and specials that they have at disposal, one of which being right there, the DP, as TheBeast really showed that they have a massive character library in this Game 1. Yeah, I was expecting the Iori and the Shingo, but TheBeast had different plans in mind.
Ready?
All right. The one thing that hasn't changed from TheBeast, no matter which character they're on, they'll risk it with the DP. Like, I love it. Even in neutral, yeah, they push their opponent to, like, really have their punishes on deck, and if you don't, they're just going to let them rip with the DP. And I completely agree with that ideology. Like, you can't if your punishes have to be on point. Guess what happens if they're not. Oh, my God, dude.
Is this fight already over?
Man, TheBeast. All right, here comes the Anchor Rio here for KrisRon. A good hit confirm here to start. There's a good amount of ground to be made up, so let's see if they're going to be able to make it happen. whip into DP. Right. Yeah, I mean, it's really... All right, let it rip. The Beast, one game away, or one hit away from being able to make this happen. Roll through the fireball, not even gonna punish, and there it is. The OCV off the initial exposure we're getting on this Chris. The Beast is going up game 1.
This competitor is too strong. Can anyone stop them?
Yeah, this is rough, because I'm sure KrisRon, they went into this grand final with some ideology on the counterplay for the Shingo and the Iori, and the Beast just like switched everything.
Oh yeah, like loading. I don't know why it's so bad.
So yeah, let's see what KrisRon will be able to bring to the table here. All right, control this guy. You gotta punish. There we go. He's gonna do it again. No, never mind. This time woke up with, I think it was an OS. Like it was either throw or that button was coming out. Big JCD over. Yeah, Chris's JCD is so freaking annoying, bro. Like, it's really hard to get a clean anti-air on that button. You usually either get hit or trade. Like, solid confirmed. Run up throw. Beautiful construction of pressure from the Beast. Yeah, good luck. Freaking, that button is so hard to deal with. Dash under the DP. The Beast. Full control. KrisRon cannot find a way out of this Chris. It's like pretty much the full embodiment of everything that people have been struggling with the Beast so far. Like the DPs, the rush down, the fireballs. Like, Chris has the full embodiment of that, so let's see if they're going to be able to make it happen. At least they got a little bit of life down on the Chris. See if Geese can dispel of this mystery monster. Another one. All right, counter it out the Let's rip. No, not like this. Don't be a victim. Oh no, raw max mode activation. Okay, KrisRon is definitely kind of feeling the pressure here. Lots of unintentional errors coming into play. Okay, that should be it. No, I think they could have canceled. They have like every special available. Well, they don't have the bars, but they couldn't do climax or EX, so. Uh-oh. I think this should kill. Yeah, gonna be able to go to super cancel. The Beast threatening yet another OCV with this Chris. Can KrisRon find the solution? All right, another JCD, pushing into the corner. The Beast is just relentless. That was a solid roll, but there was no full punish on the whiff fireball there for KrisRon. Okay, really protecting the skies is a good thing, but KrisRon needs something beefier. They need to get rid of this Chris right now. Oh, roll through. Look at this smooth and on the ground. Able to make a parry whiff. The Beast wasn't able to find a full punish, but it's fine. Chris did their job. They took down 2 characters. Yashiro is coming to the equation, and this is what's rough. Like, this is KrisRon's initial exposure to both these characters. They finally found a way to take down the Chris, but what are they going to do about this Yashiro? We don't even know what the Beast is cooking with this. All right. Scrapping away. Yeah, KrisRon carrying the ideology of like, I don't really need to adapt what this Yashiro can do on offense so long as I just simply melt him. Don't let him play the game. Okay, here comes the cross up. Shatter strike, there's nobody home. Jeez, yeah, the Beast is trying to get it done with the Yashiro. That's gonna be a massive hit confirm. I think they did the wrong confirmation, but it's all good. Gets the EX pickup. We should be able to go into climax. And that's going to do it. Even though the EX starter and the scaling is going to be kind of up there, I still think this should kill. No, not quite. Never mind. Baits out the guard cancel roll. Yeah, the Beast just swinging away. Can you whiff punish? The answer is yes. Rolls in, being so elusive, and the Beast going to be able to go up 2-0. 1 game away from being able to take Mega Monthly here for Riverside Game Lab. All right, so KrisRon is trying to climb the mountain of adaptation. They were able to figure out the Chris. The Yashiro is there. Kind of ran into a wall, but I mean, in terms of what I've been able to see them do throughout this bracket, I think it's possible. Yashiro is a little bit funky, right? Like, they have the normal kit of Yashiro, but the command throws in play as well, so it's a lot to kind of contend with. Can be kind of overwhelming. But let's see what they got. All right. PS4, please. All right, here we go. Potential match and tournament point here for the Beast as we go into game 3. The Beast playing a little bit more neutral fireball centric this time around. KrisRon able to make sense of it. Gets the throw punish. What are we looking at? The Beast. Solid response to the corner go. This is where the Beast is comfortable. Getting that rush down going. JCDs are all over the place. Yeah, they're really pushing the issue with the block instead of fireball because KrisRon doesn't have a guard control available, so there's no risk in the pressure. Oh my god, okay. I'm loving the space coverage here from KrisRon. There's not enough. The Beast finds the first significant hit confirm. Yo, what the hell? That was so good. Able to find the guard break. The Beast continues their streak as they take down KrisRon's point character. All right, but this is the person that was able to dispel Chris previously. It was the Geese Howard from KrisRon. See if they can have history repeat itself. They desperately need it if they want to stay in the set, but the Beast not afraid to spin that cash and spin the life lead even more, making it really tough for KrisRon to have any type of response. Guard cancel blowback, just try to get out of pressure. The Beast doesn't care. They're going to find a way in no matter what. My pressure and I need it now, but there it is. Okay, guard cancel roll, going to have massive payout here, and I love that the Beast or KrisRon was able to make sense of even that awkward wall bounce. He's still gonna combo off of it. They gotta kill right now. Gets the sweep. Anything can do it. Oh, they're swinging away. Oh my god. Ooh, 2 with DPs, but eventually was able to find the punish necessary. KrisRon staying in there. It's not over yet. So yeah. Does not have a ton of bar to work with. The Beast, Yashiro was able to rain terror in the previous game. Gets the full jump in. That was such a smart decision. Given that the jump in was super high, they weren't going to get a guarantee combo, so they went for the EX command throw as a call out to KrisRon mashing throw. I love that. KrisRon went for parry, but it ended up being an option anyways. Low starter. Yeah, there's no bar to work with. KrisRon spent a lot of the bar on Chris. All right. The Geese might be going down. Beautiful walk away. Find the parry. KrisRon is staying alive with the magic pixel. Oh, that was good. The good bait. Yeah, the Beast did not go for a full jump in, baiting out that anti-air parry. But I mean, KrisRon did enough work with the Geese that this is still possible with the Anchor Rio. You know, just one solid hit confirm to take down this Yashiro. We're looking at an Anchor versus Anchor match.
Ready, go!
All right. Scrapping away, EX Fireball, KrisRon on the approach, no anti-air, that's gonna be rough. Okay, this time has the anti-air in the form of the parry, did not spin any bar on the conversion afterwards. No, that's a full jump in, bro, you're a victim. Are we gonna max mode? No max mode, no problem. Look at the meter that's being built into advanced, or EX Super. Will that be enough? I'm not familiar. Yashiro's kind of balling, but it's not going to be enough to kill. Hey, there it is, the Beast. 3-0 victory over KrisRon. It's going to be your Game Lab Mega Monthly Grand Champion here for KOFXV. That's a phenomenal display. I think they had no games dropped the entire bracket. Really showing up and showing out here. Looking forward to seeing them play here a little bit more. I mean, KOF is a scene that we're trying to get budding here within Riverside, California. We have a lot of players from a lot of different scenes. So it's good to see a fully unique grand finals between these two, the Beast and KrisRon, kind of showing what SoCal is capable of.